Oh shoot, we already scored. How did I fucking wake up late, man? Whatever. Tried my best. Barely late. But man, we already scored. I don't know how we did it. I don't know. I missed it, man. But whatever. Alright, 6-0 Indianapolis. I think we got field goals. Maybe we scored not field goals. I don't know. I really don't. Welcome to the morning stream. I went to bed at like 7. And I guess my alarm didn't wake me up on time. But hey. Life goes on, right? Life goes on. So, what's up, guys? Welcome to morning stream. I don't even know if anyone's going to join this anyway, but I'm going to look up the play-by-play to see what really happened. Oh, it was a fumble forced by the Colts defense, which is what got this to start. All right, 1st and 10 at their own 19 for the Atlanta Falcons here. 8.5 minutes left in the first quarter. This is Penix dropping back, looking around, now running around. Penix going up and throwing a completion to Drake London up to the 50, up to the 49-yard line. Goes Drake London. Oh, wow. Welcome, everybody. Good morning. I know it's bright and early. Well, welcome, bright and early. It's another first down in London. These guys are just getting first down after first down. Started with a turnover that led to... I don't know. I'm actually going to figure that out because I think that's my job.
It's gonna make me cute. Like it always makes.
Damn, okay. So, who wins? I'm just putting this poll up, guys. All right, Penix is back there. Obviously, former IU quarterback. Shout out Penix. Bijan Robinson gains about 6 on the run. Game day, woo woo. That's right. Let's go. All right, bam. We got the little poll up there. I gotta go to the restaurant again. I just woke up, but you know what? I'm here. Let's do it. Let's do it. 2nd and 6 here. Robinson, 3 rushes, 22 yards. We are going to give you guys the breakdown of what I already missed here in a second, but hey, I'm up. Colts also up, 6-0. That's going to be a fake handoff. Obviously, play action. Penix launches the ball down the field. There's a flag. This might be holding on the defense as Mooney ends up sitting in the end zone. We are going to listen in here in a second. Oh! Pass interference, which is worse because holding is a 5-yard penalty defensively. This one's spot foul. So Falcons way up inside the 10 now. This is just, or maybe right at the 10. Depends on where they called it. Ah, man, that's a tic-tac, ticky-tac foul there, man. It was. Taylor rushed up the middle for 1-yard touchdown. So it was a fumble recovery for the Colts that then got them a touchdown. And Doolin had a catch for 22 yards. Great start for the Colts. That's a run. Algier trying to answer back. But they don't have 7, so they missed an extra point. Missed extra point. Thank you so much, Fretless, for being in here and helping me out with that. Yeah, missed extra point. That's really unfortunate. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. I did mention in my prediction preview video, Falcons touchdown. Please don't spoil, because that just happened for me. I'm a little behind. Although, I might be able to get a little better, but please don't do that again until I say it. I'm not mad that you're ahead, just so we're on the same time. But I appreciate you, and you seem, whatever. But I can probably get a little bit closer to live time. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. We'll see. I got to go to the restroom. I'll be back. What's up, Savannah Bananas? Welcome. Good morning. Yeah, it was Algier with the touchdown. Their extra point from Moody is good. So there you go. They got a lead 7-6. We're halfway through the first quarter. It's 7-6. I said this game would be 17-6 low scoring, and instead we got 2 scores. So welcome to Luke being wrong again. How about that? How about that? All right. We're going to set up back to the stand-up, and I'm going to be right back. What if Cardi? Very possible. Oh, hold on. All right. And look, man, drinking Dr. Peppers in the morning. Well, good morning. Yeah. Good morning. I'm going to the restroom for like 2 seconds. I will be right back. Go Colts. Go Colts. Is that okay? All right. We're back. No. Gosh, still commercials. Still commercial. Still a Myrtle Dirtle commercial. What up? Oof. Food not digesting right, y'all. Ate a big burrito before I went to bed. Big burrito. It's still digesting. Hopefully we can get through this live without that burrito coming back to haunt us. But if we have a crazy call at the end, maybe I'll shake my stomach up too much. I hope not. I really hope not. Alright. Oh, digestion. I don't know if this live will do anything anyway, so, but I go live for all Colts games. So I was like, I gotta be live. Woke up a little late. I woke up about, 8 minutes ago. Is the live starting? 10 minutes ago is when I woke up. Instantly on the live. And I missed the JT touchdown. It seemed like a great opening drive from Jones and the Colts. And then a great response by Atlanta, Michael Penix and company. Went 5 plays, 81 yards, 2.5 minutes to Algier. That's his 5th rushing touchdown this season. That's career high. So Algier playing good there. Obviously, that was a Bijan type of drive. This happens a lot with the Falcons. And now we're back to the boys in blue. So here comes Indy. Josh Downs wearing number 2 for the first time. He obviously gets his number 1 taken by Ahmad Sauce Gardner. Jones on first down from the 35. Puts Warren in motion. Moves him now over to the left. That will be a handoff to JT, who's going to go up the middle. Here goes Jonathan Taylor, off and running up to the 40, up to almost the other 35. He almost just went from one 35 to the other 35. A phenomenal run by Taylor. And again, we're going to see this. We're going to see this. JT versus Bijan. Watch for big runs out of both. That's a huge run by Jonathan Taylor into Falcons territory. Oh, did he during the first drive? Hello, Affleck Duck. Hello, NDF. Jones fires deep to the end zone. Touchdown, Alec Pierce. Indy scores in a minute as Pierce gets a touchdown, and that is a big one. 12-7. Are the Colts going to go for two? I don't know. Pierce gives it to an O-lineman for a little celebration spike. I like that. Pierce has been phenomenal. He has been phenomenal this year, especially in deep ball situations. That's about a 40 and a little bit of change touchdown right there. He had a humongous week last week, Pierce did. But didn't get, or did he get, I don't know. He might have got a touchdown late in that game, garbage time. But that's a real time, big time touchdown for Pierce. And they're going to go for an extra point. All right, 13-7. Interesting. They go for extra instead of going for two there. So, yeah, Indy 13, Atlanta 7. But, hey, big run of about 30 yards by Taylor. Sets up a 40-yard reception by Pierce. And that right there is a two-play attack by Indianapolis. We're back to commercials that quickly. I love it. We got fireworks in the morning. I like it. I like that it's a debate. Coming in, I thought both tight ends were very serviceable. And truthfully, when I saw by like the 6th pick that Warren wasn't taken and the Bears were coming up, I was like, all right, he's a Bear. And I was going to be okay with getting Loveland. So, yeah. I think Loveland was always looked at as really if he's just pure receiving, he's going to be very good. Warren obviously does a lot of other things too, which is really good. Falcons are going to get stomped. I sure hope so, obviously. And then what is the score? It is pinned in the comment. NDF has it. It is Indy 13, Atlanta 7. That'll be the thing, right? Consistency. And of course, you're going to have weeks where not huge part of whatever. And then that's when you're looking for the blocking, right? And the other parts that were never a question in Tyler Warren's game. So, we will see about that for Loveland. But a phenomenal game last week, yeah, for Loveland. I did notice that. It will be interesting. Sauce is the boss. We love Sauce. Sauce is the boss. And again, if you guys are ahead, totally fine. Please wait till I say something. But yeah. Wait, so you said first drive though? Taylor had a fumble recovered by the O-line? That is lucky. That is lucky. But hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. All right. We're showing this touchdown again. Why not, right? It's an interesting formation. You had Pierce, Warren, and Mo Cox to the left and Jonathan Taylor to the right. I mean, interesting. Pierce just beat him. High pointed, got it. All right, Falcons back at the ball. I mean, we're just a little over halfway with this first quarter. They've already seen 3 touchdowns. These fans got to be super happy with what they've seen so far, right? Especially if they're soccer people. They're like, dang, these guys are scoring a lot more. A lot more than soccer. 2 plays, 65 yards, 48 seconds. I mean, I said the quick minute offense. How about a quick 48-second offense? Even better. 37-yard touchdown catch. And then obviously the 30-yard run by Taylor. That's how you get down the field pretty quickly, guys. Penix puts a man in motion. Don't know who it is, to be honest. Here's Bijan. That's all you need to know, right? And he's going to only gain the line of scrimmage. A good defensive stop there. And there he is. Abadaware. Defensive lineman. And look at Sauce Gardner. Faced the opposing team's most targeted receiver on 45% of his snaps. Penix drops back and goes for Sauce. Gardner keeps him in front of him. And it'll be Mooney getting the catch on Gardner. A little bit of a zone coverage played right there. And that was really Well, from what I've seen, obviously, again, I missed the first offensive drive for Atlanta. First time Sauce been targeted. And it's a catch and some yardage there. Shoot. Bijan is going to find a hole out to the sideline. You cannot let him get that edge, and he's going to get the first down. It's about an 11-yard gain for Atlanta. Wiper, wiper, wiper. That's what he's saying. And then he's like doing some hand signal. Talking about Lou. Armadillo. Oh my. Run up the middle and see this guy right here, Bijan, just so tough. So tough. Goes up the middle, gains about 6. It's going to be so important for the Colts to be able to stop this guy. It's going to be so important. Penny Sharp's back, 2nd and 5. He's going to whip one over. Good defense played over there. Was that Kenny Moore? I think that was Kenny Moore on the coverage. Really the most underrated quarterback in the league. I mean that. Just able to stay running with him. I mean, it was a catchable ball, but even if he would have, I don't think it would have been a first because Kenny was right there. But instead, it's 3rd. 3rd and 5, a big 3rd down. As early, it looks like who's going to stop scoring first. That's 2 dropped passes by Falcons so far. Seems accurate. Maybe that's just how they are doing. Penix drops back. Gives it to Bijan, who should have dropped that one. Instead, he'll catch it and lose about 4. So that's definitely going to force a punt here. Good job by the Colts on defense there. Yeah, Atlanta kind of looking rough, obviously. Had a turnover. Now they have essentially a turnover. I mean, oh, wow. That was such a good tackle by Blackman. Mekhi Blackman coming in. And he's just hyped up, man. He's been really this underrated guy who stepped up lately for Indy. Shout out to him. Especially with all this sauce and quarterback stuff. It's like, man, he's still keeping his spot out there. He's doing good. Downs was acting like he wanted it. Oh my gosh, this ball will be perfect for the Falcons. It'll be downed at the 2-yard line. A phenomenal kick. You know they love that here in Germany. Kicking is probably their favorite part of watching this football game. And there you go with the big play. 98 yards is what the Colts will have to do if they want to get another touchdown. Obviously, they got the offense to do it. We go to commercial. Beautiful punt there by Atlanta. Beautiful punt there. Beautiful punt there. That was a good punt. All right. Well. Wow. Gosh. Ooh, free on an entree. Free on an. I actually like that commercial. Sweet little commercial. Oh, man. All right. Oh, well. Yeah, we're back. Jones leads the NFL in passing yards. Does he? Wow. Taylor leads the NFL in rushing yards and touchdowns. It's offense, man. Pittman leads NFL in scoring offense. Oh, this is just the Colts in general. Sorry, leads NFL in scoring offense. 32 PPG. So there you go. 32 PPG. All right, Taylor and the Colts. They need a ton of yardage. About 98 yards to be exact. Indigestion. All right, Jones drops back in his own end zone. Finds Warren for a safety valve. And that's going to gain almost 7 there on first down. Good way to get out of his own end zone. Oh, what's going on? What are we reporting on? An injury?
And Roberts, he is questionable to return with an ankle injury.
And Roberts is filling in on the defensive line.
Okay, so somebody defensive line for the Falcons. Looks like somebody is hurt on that D line. Obviously, Colts Buckner's hurt, but they're still playing very, very serviceable defense. Jones drops back. Looking, has to find his way out of there. Jones now has maybe a running lane. He does pump fake, and he gets the first down. A good little shifty play there by Jones getting the first. And this is what I meant about a solid performance by Daniel Jones. Stuff like that. You're going to have to improvise. You're going to have to make a play on the fly for yourself that will, well, be for the team, really, right? This little pump fake, little 2-yard gain looks like nothing right now, but this could be the difference maker in this drive, right? Your ability to get out of the pocket, run, expand it, flatten out this defense, make them chase you is big. Looks like Amir Abdullah is now the one in the backfield. They're going to fake it to him. Jones looking, passing, be incomplete to Warren. More of a calmness in Jones this week. He had a little bit of a scared look in his eyes last week, as everybody, I'm sure, saw or noticed, maybe. We're going to actually go back to sitting down because I need to charge my phone. Sorry. Yeah, he had a little bit of a scaredness to him last week, to say the least. All right, Jones looking around, now running again. Here goes Jones for more than 10. About 15 yards before he slides down. And look at Jones' run game changing the dynamic of this offense. This is exactly what I was looking for against Pittsburgh and was really sorely missing in that game, was these type of heads-up plays, heads-up runs, not designed or anything, but just realizing, hey, the play's breaking down. Let me go get 12, 13 yards rushing. Let me go get 1 or 2 for the first down. This is very good football from Daniel Jones. He has 2 rushes for 16 yards, and each were for first downs as well. Now he moves Taylor as the running back. Man, this Falcons team, they're going to be gassed. That's a good little screen pass to Downs, who gains about 7 on first down, and now it's second as he now wears number 2. Kind of looks interesting. Hold on, there is a penalty on the field. What? Where? Man, what? Shane Steichen not happy? Called against the Colts, so I'm not happy either. Legal man downfield. Hello, welcome, good morning, guten Tag. It's culture in Germany. That's on Bernard Ryman, the German on the team, actually. Shout out to Ryman. With the illegal man downfield there. So, that's interesting on the screen pass to get a legal man downfield. That means within the first second, Ryman was down 5 yards plus downfield. That's a very rough call. This is early for you? Yes, it is. It's early for all of us fans here. In the state, you know, obviously Atlanta on the same time as us, so it is 10:15 a.m. And it's been a fun one early. End of the first quarter, Colts lead 13-7. Guten Morgen, everybody. Hey guys, Naksui, welcome Naksui, a European. Of course, this is probably the best time stream I've ever had for Naksui in the past ever. So welcome, good morning. from here in the States, of course. Shout out Noxui. It has been so long. Noxui, really a legend in this live stream chat history of me. Local legend. Local legend. It's like afternoon, so I can actually watch. Yeah, I know. Well, hey, perfect. You know, usually it's afternoon, of course, for me for Colts games, but I'm sure for you by then it'd be, I mean, what, later in the day then, right? Closer to dinner or whatever. Yeah. Alec Pierce, bro. Alec Pierce, he's been a beast lately. I like Pierce a lot. Actually, let me show you something. Talking about Alec Pierce. Ba-bam. Ba-bam. Who's that signed by? Look at that. Number 14 on the signed ball. That's signed by Alec Pierce. I also got his autograph on a football card because I did get to meet him and get his autograph at training camp as well, which was pretty cool. Really humble guy. It was funny. I talked to him about University of Cincinnati. He is a fan. He was a fan of the college football game coming out, and he's like, dude, I'm just happy since he's on the game. And I'm like, yeah, but your home crowd was ranked pretty low. He said, what we were ranked? I was like, 16th. He said, 16th, man. When I was there, we were not power forward. That's awesome. So he was just really happy that since he was getting any love, because obviously UFC not the biggest school in the world, so he was happy that their stadium pulse there, whatever, was ranked 16th, which is cool. But dude, they literally had at one point like the third longest win streak in America. So I don't know, 16 was low key low, and they just picked some teams just based on how many people they could pack in their stadium. Highlight recap of the first quarter. I will do my best. I missed the beginning. From what I picked up on, I don't know who got the ball first, but what I picked up on, the Falcons had a turnover, which led to a Colts touchdown from Taylor. That Colts touchdown from Taylor was followed by a missed extra point, which made it 6-0. Falcons then get the ball back, run down, start to lead 7-6 off a touchdown with a running touchdown. Then Colts get it back, and 2 plays get a touchdown to Alec Pierce to then lead 13-7. This is now Pierce again, and that's going to be a gain of about 25 on 1st and 15. Alec Pierce, here you go, buddy. Oh, Colts went for it first drive, 4th and 2, got stuffed. Falcons 3 and out because Pitts can't catch wide open. There you go. Thank you for the actual breakdown of the first probably 5 minutes that I missed. There it is. So, Falcons couldn't do it because Pitts can't catch. Falcons, by the way, led by former IU quarterback Michael Penix of the team about 2020, 2021 area. And then Colts, I guess, were stuffed. So that's interesting. Thank you, Sugar Mama. And Jones does get rid of it to Warren. Tyler Warren throwing a guy off of him. Finding his way for a 9-yard gain. Oh my gosh. Way to just manhandle the defender. And it's going to be 2nd and 1. Tyler Warren showing why he was drafted so highly. Then Colts score with JT. Tyler Warren is a caveman. Yeah, he really is, and he's a beast. We love Tyler Warren here. The next coming of Dallas Clark, of course. I mean, he has chances to even be better. Tyler Warren really has a chance to be a Hall of Fame tight end. Loveland Warren, tongue out emoji. I love how your guy has one good week and all of a sudden he's better than Warren immediately. But look, it'll be fun. If Loveland ends up being good, that's cool. They can be the Kittle and Kelsey of the next 15 years. I don't care. I'm just glad we got one of them. Historic offense at work. Isn't that right? Taylor with another first down, by the way. And you are right. This historic offense does continue to work. We've been blessed in the Hoosier State with good football. If you're an IU guy, I mean, if you're a Purdue person, no. But if you're a Notre Dame person, yes. So, of course, 2 of the 3 big teams here in Indiana in college, and then the 1 in NFL. Yeah, we've been blessed with some great offense when it comes to football in the state lately. What? Jones drops back. I have no idea what he said. I'm going to have to go with commercial break. Jones fumbles it. Please tell me it went out of bounds. I think it does go out of bounds. Said it hits the end line. It goes out of bounds. That's weird. I had a dream 2 weeks ago. I was at Texas Tech, Lubbock, Texas. And then they announced game day like a week later. I almost dang near flew to Texas. I don't know what he said. I'm going to go at commercial. Who knows when the next commercial is? We're lucky that went out of bounds, by the way. Bad fumble there by Jones. Oof. 2nd and 11 at the 40. Yeah, that was insane. What a win by IU. Here's Downs. Oh, wow. Fighting through a tackle, gaining about 2. This Colts team really fighting right now. You see Warren earlier with the stiff arm, and there's a good play by Downs. 3rd and 8, though. There's Colts winning the dream in the last 2 minutes. I like your dream now. It is incredible. All right, 3rd and 8. JT comes back in the backfield. Colts at about the 38-yard line. Don't know the kicking surface too well. This is going to be a toss to Taylor. Jonathan Taylor trying to get through, guys. And he's going to gain about 2. So this would set up a pretty long field goal. I don't know if they kick one like this. Maybe they do. I think they're going to send out the field goal unit. Like the video, everybody. Yeah. Yeah. All right, here comes a field goal. Chance to change the score. Indy trying to go up by 9. Field goals, I think, are going to be big in this game. 53-yard field goal attempt. Obviously, missed an extra point earlier. This field goal is up. It's going a little right. It's going to miss short. Goes maybe 51 or 52. Needed a 53. Did not happen. Colts still lead 13-7. Good drive ball for not missed field goal. And we go to commercial. I will be right back. Hold on. What's up? Yeah, no. Big room. We can stretch out. Did I miss anything? Okay, no. No. That's just halftime today. All right. Little sore from drinking last night. Don't be drinking so much, man. Can't be getting a little sore. All right. Is it raining a little bit or is it just dark? Lucky socks. Lucky everything, man. Lucky everything, man. Real talk. All right. Aaron Franklin goes and makes a tackle. Sorry, we're back pretty quick. Pretty quick. That was a gain of maybe 2. Oh, we got another report.
Knew the history of this building and Jesse Owens 4 gold medals here at Olympic Stadium.
Jesse Owens, 4 gold medals. Oh, this is that stadium. Shout out Jesse Owens. Shout out Jesse Owens, legend. Rest in peace. Guy ran a long, long time ago. A legendary runner. 2nd and 9. Penix gets somebody to move. They now are out of motion. Mooney. He's looking for him. Penix bounces off of his own lineman. Penix way back. Flushed. Has to throw it away. That was only a gain of 1, by the way, not 2. So it is 3rd and 9 now. Money Mooney. That's right. Mooney, former Bear. As all my Chicagoans will remember. Former Bear, yeah. It's actually a pretty cool stadium they're playing in. Oh, I like that they have the little Colts stuff up on the board. This is horsepower. Since it's the Colts home game, I think they have Colts freaking presentations on the video board and such. And there's a timeout by Penix. Maybe it's a little bit of a home crowd in Guten Tag, Germany. The Germans, big Colts people. Yeah, he did, yeah. Is Seth there? And didn't Mooney originally go to the Panthers? I think he did. He played well there, right? Because he was he directly traded? Or did he go to the Falcons immediately? I thought he got directly traded for DJ Moore and then came over to the Falcons. I don't remember exactly. Popular team in Germany. Packers, Giants, and Colts? Possibly. Lauf Owens. Why does it say that? Why doesn't it say? Oh, that must mean running of some sort. And then the Owens is his last name. Because I was like, that's not his name. But man, Jesse Owens won here. A lot of medals. It's a legendary place to be performing in. 3rd and 9. Penix. Oh my, it came up on him fast, and he looks dead to his rights. Colts are all over him. Penix trying to escape, and he's just going to fall down. At the line of scrimmage, absolutely a hounding defense from the Colts. I said that Lou was going to run up some defensive plays, draw up some defensive plays that would just attack Penix. And it happens right here for a loss. I'm going to make breakfast. Hey, it's breakfast time, man. Breakfast time before 12 here. Wow. Colts defense really locking it in. Now it's going to go back to their offense. Here's a punt with 9 minutes left in the second quarter. That will be boomed. Remember, last punt was a great one. Here is Downs looking to get a return. Josh Downs turns it up to the 30. If he does not get hit in the feet there, he might have been gone, and he knows it. There is a flag, however, so maybe it wouldn't have mattered at all.
See what that marker is about.
Colts look pretty good. That is right.
Who tripped him up. Former quarterback turned tight end and special team.
What? Former quarterback turned tight end and special teamer? Okay.
German like Sean Hockley did last year. Dueling penalty.
They know what that means. Yeah. Oh. All Colts votes. I love this. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chatters. Thank you, people. Go Colts. Fans lose their minds over Daniel Jones. What? Oh. Daniel Jones gets another chance to prove himself after winning Colts QB job. Daniel Jones was Colts' missing piece, and now they're NFL's best team. This is their wording. I like it. Oh, interesting. Lot of Colts fans in Berlin because of Bjorn Warner. That's awesome. That is awesome to hear. I love having fans outside of just the U.S. And there's Taylor gaining about 6 yards. Phillip Lindsay, Peyton Hillis, Josh Dobbs, Josh Gordon. Now it's time to lean on that run game. Get a long drive going and a touchdown. That's what I'd love this drive. Rookie Will Levis equals Tom Brady. Was buying all the beers at a bar last night. I did see that. Saw that on social media. Legendary that she was doing that. What an owner. What a turnaround she has helped lead in Indianapolis. Oh, gosh. Jones gets the high snap. And here is Taylor finding his way to almost the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1. And that shows you how tough JT is to get down. Because this defender just pumped his chest like he just stopped JT from doing something. And JT has 9 yards on the last 2 carries for almost a first down. That shows you. Her dad would be proud. Yes, rest in peace to Papa Ursay. As Carly and the sisters, of course, she gets the most buzz because she's the most talkative and talk to the media as well. But shout out to all 3 of them. What they've done is great. They are beloved here in Indy, obviously with all the winning. Here's a run up the middle. It's going to be a flag. It's probably a false start. Which might be fortunate because if it's 3rd and 6, I'm telling you that run was stuffed. That was not going to be a first. Yeah, false start seems bad on the surface, but that was not a first. That was going to be a punt. And now it's going to be 3rd and 6. Colts get another shot at life. That seems like a bad thing, but you watch how that play was about to unfold. It was going to be bad. Moment of silence for Jim. Oh, sorry. Hope you guys hold it, though. That is pennies to her, though. Yeah, fact. She has hella money. She's bred it up. Jones puts Pierce in motion. Oh, they don't even got him. They don't got Pierce. If Jones can get it to him. Oh, and he did. Amazing defense there. Sorry, I don't know the defense. Guy number 35, though, for the Falcons. Good job, dude. It's a great pass breakup. Yeah, he just laid out on him, just waited for him. Pierce almost came right to him. And that was also 27 for getting a little tip before it got there, too. Team defense there from the Falcons ready, and the Colts got to punt it back away. 7 minutes left in this quarter. There's a flag way back. We're going to see. How's it going?
Very good field position pending the penalty for Atlanta.
Who's this on?
It was only the 13th 3-and-out for the Colts this year, league low.
Wow. We don't 3-and-out that often.
A decision from Steichen. He's going to decline whatever the penalty was.
Pulling down on the field of the snap. Defense number 55 did not make it off. That penalty's been declined. Little play, first down. Atlanta.
What is that, a 5-yard penalty?
It'll be Falcons football on the other side of the break. 13-7.
It would have just been a it just would have been a re-kick, so. All right. Yeah, Falcons ball basically midfield, so this is their chance to come back here. All right. Player stats in this one. Let's look it up. All right. So, London, 2 catches, 43 yards. Algier, 2 carries, 14 yards and touchdown. 7 carries, 38 yards for Robinson. Penix is 4 for 7 and 56 yards. Colts. Sorry. Defensively, Nick Cross has a sack for the Colts. Jones, 8 for 12, 118 and a touchdown. Taylor, 9 carries, 55 yards and a touchdown, as well as 1 catch for 14 yards. Tyler Warren has 3 catches, 28 yards, and Pierce has 3 catches, 73 yards and a touchdown. So there you go. Oh, and Jones, by the way, 2 carries for 16 yards. So 8 for 12 passing, 118 passing yards, 2 carries, 16 yards. Good game from Jones so far for sure. God bless you. Thank you. All right. Taylor's tied with Edge on touchdowns. For what, a season? Probably, you're right. I know he passed Edge as a Colt a little bit ago, because he passed Lenny Moore. That's his name, right? Yeah, Lenny Moore of Baltimore Colts, obviously. So we're talking way, way back for all-time rushing touchdowns by a Colt. Now, of course, overall, you're right, Edge might have more because he probably had receiving ones. But just rushing touchdowns, JT holds the record now for the Colts, if I'm not mistaken, from the way I read that. So I don't think you can, because I didn't link my credit card and stuff up to YouTube. Maybe I should do that, huh? One day I will, because most people want to send gifts and stuff, I guess. All right. Next gen stats. All right. Falcons got it almost at midfield at their own 45. And Bijan Robinson, no, he always gets past the first tackle. Gains about 5 yards right there. Kinda. I mean, that's kind of one of the things, right? Like, I wish that I could, like, get it sent, bam, to me, and then maybe I could send it over to my bank account, right? The direct translation is kind of, especially with how futile my account could be. And I feel like they'd be watching my every move more if I had that, because they'd be, like, not trying to get me my money. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't fully trust them. Buckner, I was a blow to the D-line, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. It is the biggest factor to this game is how are they going to step up without him. Penix looking around. Fires. Oh, man. A good pass. Is that their tight end? It is. That's a big first down. Penix had all day. Bijan mustard equals worse sauce. I mean, if we're actually talking about Dijon, I actually prefer Dijon over yellow. If I'm being honest, I'm sorry. Falcons looking to do something before half. We're 5.5 minutes away from that half that I'm mentioning. Colts do bring pressure. They read out the play pretty well. Algier kind of jumps. It's a gain of 4. Nick Cross in there obviously had a sack earlier. Said, yes, too much mustard. That is one of my go-to lines. Probably top 5. Top 5 go-to lines. You know, just a little too much mustard. I put a little too much hot sauce on it. Oop, just hit that one a little too hard. All that stuff, whatever you want to say. 2nd and 7 here for Penix. In the up and down Falcons, and they're playing like a pretty good version of themselves right now. They're going to get Mooney in motion. I mean, did Sauce fall down or something? Drake London. I mean, that was a pretty soft coverage play by the Colts. They played weird where they've switched into a zone at times where they're not coming after Penix. He's eaten that all day. And then when they brought pressure and have played man, they've done pretty well. I think, yeah, Sauce just fell there. It was still going to be a first, but he fell on the turf or grass, whatever they're using. I don't know. Obviously, I've never been here. Chanting that inner John Madden. Stacey King legend. Drake London too skinny. Going to be crushed. He's actually a beast. He's a USC receiver just like Pittman was. And I know you guys don't like USC people, obviously Notre Dame fans, but they're pretty good in the NFL. Oh my gosh, missed tackle. Bijan just running over tackles. Gets up to the 15-yard line. London's actually pretty good. I think he's their second best player behind Bijan. Caleb Williams, USC, yes, as well. He didn't play with Drake or Pittman, though, right? I don't know. He probably played with an NFL receiver that's not as good as those guys. Penix going to the end zone. And see, you start talking about him, and he's going to grab a TD. Drake London with a tutty as he gets grass in his helmet. He looks winded. And look at, see, These European fans are special. This guy has like a freaking falcon face paint painted on his face. Interesting. They need 13, Falcons 14. Well, not exactly. I mean, we got to see this extra point, but you're probably right. So I'm going to pin it. Because maybe if we pin it, it actually becomes bad juju, bad luck. And then they miss the extra point. Man, how did you let Drake London get behind that? That was a good throw by Penix as well. Who's kicking for them? I have no idea who this guy is. They had that Romo guy, right, for a little bit? Haha, protein shake. And it will be hit. It did curve a little bit. Blue doing his little sky hump. Even in Germany, shout out Blue. And Penix and the Falcons go up by a point here before halftime. Colts get the ball, 3:25. Time for a nice little 3-minute drill to get the lead back. Let's see it. Yeah, shout out Blankenship, bro. He needs another shot, I think. He's been working so hard. He makes videos now on Instagram all the time of him making all the kicks that have been made during the week. It's pretty cool. Protein Shake is heading to the blue tent. Atlanta and Georgia legend makes perfect sense. Facts. Bro, he was a dog with the dogs. If you remember that era of Georgia football, which probably most Georgia fans don't even remember now. Calling them bandwagons. I really am, yes. Talking about the Jake Fromm, State Farm era. When they had Nick Chubb, Sony Michelle. What a team, by the way. That team was so fun to watch. That was probably one of my favorite non-IU teams, for sure. Right? Of course, this is back before IU even had a team that was super fun to watch. Truthfully, before the Penix year, I watched IU with not too much excitement. And then Penix came along. And it made me sad yesterday to see someone say, this Penn State game that we won was better than the one with Penix. And I want to make a mention of the fact that that one was more special. Not because the game yesterday wasn't phenomenal, amazing, awesome the way it happened. But because when Penix did it, man, there was a feel of joy never felt before as an IU guy. The win yesterday, I mean, again, the last 2 years IU's been winning, which is great. And I don't want to get senseless and be like, oh, man, I don't care now, because I don't know how long it's going to last. But when you win against a top 5 team, you didn't expect to even be in the game, that's something special. So, shout out Penix and what he brought here. I know I'm kind of glazing Penix now, the guy on the other side. I'm just saying, man, thank you, Michael Penix. You brought me so much joy as an IU fan. When I was basically a freshman in high school, and you finally started turning up. And then you got kind of hurt and left, and then the team fell back to how they were, and it was a rough few years. And then Sid came in and saved the program. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. All right. This will be returned by Amir Abdullah. He's had a big return this year. He's going to get up to the 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. There is a flag. It's probably a block in the back or a hold. That did get them almost to midfield, but it's really all for naught, as this will be brought all the way back. This will be brought back, no doubt. It's on Ogletree. Drew Ogletree. All right, Colts get it. 3:19 left. Let's see a good offensive drive. I don't mind the way the Colts have played this first half. I've actually kind of enjoyed it. I think, oh, shoot. They played pretty well. I wouldn't say perfect, but I would say satisfactory, if you may. Oh, shoot, let's get more. Okay. Satisfactory. And obviously wish we were leading or tied right now. But a missed extra point, what are you going to do, I guess? All right, Jones and the Colts here. Jones making a switch to the line. Downs checks with the official. And it will be a fake handoff to Taylor. Jones passing. That's first catch by Pittman. He catches it near the line of scrimmage. They're going to call it a gain of 9 on first down. Second and 1. Excuse me. Here comes Taylor. Gains 2 on the second and 1. That'll be a first. And you know, Colts, man, if they want to be methodical, maybe get a field goal. That works too. And mentioning protein shake going to the blue tent, he is out. It is Drake London. He seems to be okay. He is walking with like a little cape thing on. Comes to the sideline and starts dapping up his teammates, so I think he's fine. All those Reese's last night, yeah, they're coming to get me, man. It's really the burrito I ate at like 4 a.m. Jones drops back. Now looking, passing to Taylor. Taylor having to make a move. Gains around about 5 on the catch. And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. Indianapolis driving down by a point here in the first half. And we got a good game in Germany. 14-13. This is one that was worth waking up for. And a lot of times they're 13-14. 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. So this game's been pretty good. Oh, I had 2 burritos last night. Yeah. I like burritos. I really do. Burritos taste pretty good. I might eat some chicken wings here soon. Tear up my stomach some more. Why not, right? Breakfast burrito? Ooh. That would have been pretty good. Breakfast burrito? W. Ben's grandma. Yeah, W. Ben's grandma. I don't think Ben's in here. It's obviously early for us Hoosiers right now. It's even earlier for you guys who were in here by Chicago people. 9:48 for you guys. I really appreciate you guys being here. Especially since you've been in here with me since about 8:38 your time, maybe. So, wow. I'm eating hash browns. Ooh, hash browns are yum. What a breakfast treat, really. I like good hash browns. Especially the homemade. Right. Get a little bit of homemade that, yeah. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. It is Veterans Weekend, by the way. Shout out to the veterans who served for this great country that we call home. USA, USA, USA. And it's Veterans Weekend, and yet we're playing in Germany. Which, I mean, no hate to Germany, I'm just saying. You'd think all the games would be in the States this weekend. But it's okay. We're in Germany. So, yeah. Jones is 10-14. 131 yards with a rating of 124. Daniel Jones, you're doing good. And we like you a lot. I never stop believing in you, buddy. Big fan of you. Big fan of your work. 2nd and 6. Jones switches it at the line. This is good. He seems fully aware. Jones throws. There is a first down. And that guy's Alec Pierce getting up to the 40. Colts now in a hurry-up mode. Obviously, they got to be with 1 minute and 50 seconds and ticking. And they will huddle, though. So it seems like they're just trying to get to field goal range. But remember, 53-yarder was short by about 3 yards. So you got to get in better range than this. I mean, Colts are taking forever. They got 3 timeouts, though. Maybe drop a deep ball here. Drop a deep ball if you're Indy. This is Jones dropping back. Daniel Jones now running up the middle. He'll find a way to midfield at the 50. Second and 1. Closing in on a minute left in the quarter. Jones drops back. Good chip block by JT, but Jones didn't see that coming. That's going to be a loss of a lot of yardage. It's now third down with 50 seconds left in the quarter. I don't know who gets ball to start the second half. If you want to tell me, or maybe the broadcast will tell me. I don't know who gets it. That's a huge loss right there, though. On the sack. I mean, Taylor chipped him for a second. Jones should have known it wasn't going to be that long. Oh, wait, no. It was a spin move off of the chip block. That was actually a beautiful play by the defense there. Colts now at their own 39. And this will be the last play they run, probably before, well, something happens. Jones, though, launching it, intercepted. And they got to get him down. Oh, my, from behind Pierce. We'll stop him. And with 8 seconds left, Falcons are going to have a shot at a Hail Mary. They are up a point. Not super happy at that, of course, before the half. It's not that big of a mistake. Game management equals toilet paper. Yes, I agree. I hated that drive. That drive actually left me kind of annoyed and irritated. Especially with all those timeouts. Take them. Use your run game. That's amazing, right? You got JT. What?
Number 3, 15-yard penalty, first down. And this foul counts for that player's potential disqualification.
So a dead ball foul again.
Dead ball on Jesse Bates. That's huge. Because they had it at the 45. Would have had some shots at the end zone. Now they'll be at the 30. They're going to basically need it out and go to halftime. So that's going to be your first half. That will be your first half. Screaming timeout for 10 minutes? Right, dude. I mean, my God. Falcons will go to half with 2. Indy will go to half with 3. It's really rare you only see one timeout called by a team in the first half. Not the greatest coached first half of a game. It's always weird, though, across the pond, right? Because everything feels different, whatever. You're trying to feel each other out. Usually the second halves of these games are prettier football. So the fact that we already got 4 scores shows that we might have absolute fireworks in the second half. Or we're going to have a defensive lockdown masterclass where both teams are struggling to move and the defenses lock in. It's going to be an interesting second half. Falcons lead by 1 point, 14-13. We go to halftime. And Atlanta does have the lead. What score in a 1-point game? Right. It is 14-13 Atlanta. Indy 13, Falcons 14. Colts can still crack this game open. 100% they can. With their offense, they definitely could. I mean, we're talking about the best scoring offense in the NFL, right? 32 PPG, points per game. I mean, amazing. Who is carrying the Colts? Let's break that down, actually. I like that question. So the Colts, you got... Oh, this is not accurate. Hold on. I'm reloading before... Okay, here we go. So halftime stats. Here we go. Halftime stats. Okay. So Jones playing pretty good. He does throw that pick before half. It was really just a lame duck type of interception. Before that, though, he's been playing pretty good. 11 of 16, 142 yards and a touchdown. 1 INT, as mentioned, right? So not really great, but just decent. And then you got Taylor with 10 carries, 57 yards, touchdown. Got to keep him going. Keep him going. I mean, he's on pace to get about 100, 14 yards on 20 carries. Keep that going. Jones, by the way, 3 carries, 25 yards. So good from him running. And then Ashton Doonan had 1 carry for 22 yards. So shout out Doonan. Pierce really been player of the game as well. Alec Pierce, 4 catches, 84 yards and a touchdown. Tyler Warren has 3 catches, 28. Pittman only 1 catch for 9 yards. Would like to maybe see him get a couple catches in the second half. Pierce is, right. Falcons, let's look at them. Penix, 7 of 10, 99 yards and a touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 9 carries, 47 yards, no touchdowns. Algier stole his touchdown. And then Drake London, 4 catches, 72 yards and a touchdown. It's been Drake London versus Pierce in the first half. And here are the team stats differences at halftime as well. Let's break that down. Total yards, Colts 235, Falcons 147. Passing yards, Colts 131, Falcons 84. Rushing yards, Colts 104, Falcons 63. Yards per play, Colts 7.3, Falcons 5.9. First downs for the Colts 13 to the Falcons 11. Third down efficiency, 0 for 4 for the Colts, 0 for 3 for the Falcons. Neither team with third down. Fourth down efficiency, Colts 0 for 1, Falcons 0 for 0. Total plays, 32 for the Colts, 25 for the Falcons. Each team has allowed 2 sacks. Falcons have punted twice, Colts have punted once. Penalty yardage, only 1 penalty for 15 yards to the Falcons. Here's a real big difference in this game right now. 5 penalties, 46 yards worth of penalties on the Colts. That's a big difference. Remember, everything I've just read you is favorable of Colts. First stat that's not, and it's penalty yardage. Got to work on that. Fumbles lost. Falcons lost one early. Colts did not. Interceptions thrown. Colts throw an interception late. Falcons have not. Time of possession. Colts 17 minutes 44 seconds. Falcons 12 minutes 16 seconds. So plus 5 minutes for the Colts. Plus like 100 yards for the Colts. Everything favors the Colts except that big one. Penalty yardage. My birthday today. Rai. Happy birthday. Everybody give Rai happy birthday in the chat. That is awesome. It's your birthday, and we gon' party like it's your birthday, and we gon' party like it's your birthday. It's your birthday. That's awesome, man. Hey, what a day to wake up, man. Birthday, it's gotta be such a fun day to wake up. Well, obviously. I said it's gotta be. Like, I don't have birthdays, obviously. It's just, man, when you get older. I'm kidding. Nah, but enjoy it, man. Every single birthday is special. Special overview. Zane Gonzalez is their kicker. Turning 10. Hey, double digit. Oh, shoot, I'm farting. Guys, I'm gassy today. Ha, ha, ha. I really am, though. Man, Colts gotta lock in, though. Finish strong, Indy. Finish strong, Indy. So you could go with this, or you could go with that. Or you could go with this, or you could go with that. WTH. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? You fart? No. Bruh. Pacers on 4 on the road. Hey. Do we get Matherin back? I don't think so. Are they 1-4? Wow. Okay, go fish. Me? What is up? I did yesterday. Oh, you farted? I fart, dude, for sure. Oh, Pacers were white. Oh. Nemhard. Let's go, Nemhard. I think Pacers really got a shot tonight. Oh my gosh, everybody out, bro. We got 2 pages of injuries. Curry, game time decision, though. That is huge. Curry doesn't play. We especially got a patient went over. Vicky Viking. Yo, you remember me, bro? Yes, Vicky Viking. You from another country as well, right? Probably a better time of me streaming. I'm sure all you guys who from other places are loving me not being live at the butt crack of dawn, probably for you. Or whatever. Or maybe like 4 a.m. I don't know. I don't know when I'm live in other countries. Okay. Notable week 10 games. Patriots, Buccaneers. Oh, who's ready for that game? Who is ready for that game? Who? I am. I'm ready. Who? Who's yours? Bro, how is Brock Purdy still not playing? Is he hurt still, or are they just starting Mac Jones? What's going on? What is going on? What time is it in Berlin? I don't know. It's gotta be early, though. Well, not early. It's gotta be afternoon or something, right? Like, I'm sure it's hours difference. We could look it up. Of course. You probably should. Time in Berlin right now. Berlin. It's 5:03 p.m. So they're 6 hours ahead. So the game started an hour and a half ago. That means that the game started at 3:30 p.m. their time. Come on, Colts. Let's go. Yeah. 5 o'clock somewhere, ain't it? Literally. Yeah, 5:03. They getting wasted? Oh, I'm sure over there. Are you kidding me? Heck yeah. Man. Ready for the second half. How long left? It's halftime right now, so we got a whole second half of football coming your way. Colts do lead. No, sorry, Colts do not lead. They are down 14-13. I'm ready for them to lead. Who knows? Who knows if that happens, right? But I'm hoping Colts do great things. Yo, it's got everybody in it. Sorry, guys. Look what I'm reading. This is tough. Hulk. Fighting Spider-Man. What is he doing? Whoa. Oh, we got... What is this, halftime show? They got the Kid Leroy out here in Germany. Shout out to him doing side quests, bro. W Kid Leroy. Yeah, no, this is tough, bro. This is tough. And, like, look, bro, we got Doctor Strange right here. Bro. Strange is so tough. This is from, I think, 84. Yeah, it's from 84. German Jonas Brothers. Right. For a second, I thought it was just some German, like, kid or something. I was like, okay. It's Kid Leroy, which is interesting. But shout out to him. So there you go. Oh, can't make a wife out of a hoe. Oh, that's him. This is cool because it, like, brings in all the different Marvel guys into the Hulk wrecking the city. So, like, Spider-Man was there saving people in his black suit at the time, which I've read another one of. I don't remember why he has that exactly, but it's a really cool looking suit. And then obviously Doctor Strange is feeling something in the air. Yeah, look at that. Observing from afar. I mean, he's just very smart. How old are you? 21. 21? May he rest upon the steps of his home, his sanctum sanctorum. Just wondering. You're good. I didn't think it was a weird question. If I thought it was a weird question, I'd tell you. Mira Loser, the death of Dr. Robert Bruce Banner, and the savage rebirth of the Incredible Hulk. Oh, wow. Yeah, Hulk. Yo, I love that I'm finally. See, look, so I've been reading these comics for months, y'all. Months. Since August, right? So we're talking September, October. It's now November. So basically the last 3 months. And dude, when I tell you that most of the time I'm like, man, what's going on? I know exactly what he's referencing right here because I read the Doctor Strange that then connected to the Hulk. I actually read them out of order though. I read the Hulk first and then read the Doctor Strange that attached to it. But now I'm reading the follow-up to that, which is awesome because I was really wondering how that arc ended. So I'm glad that I finally got this. Basically, Hulk goes to River, gets kind of sad again. He's becoming Hulk again. He thought he could control it finally. I can be Hulk and Bruce Banner at the same time. I can da-da-da, right? First time he thinks that. And he looks at himself in the river and stuff. And he basically gets manipulated by this dude named Nightmare. I'm a nerd now. I don't care. Gets manipulated by this dude saying like, hey, come on, man. Beat him. Don't join him. Be bad guy again, basically. So he convinces Hulk to be bad guy. So now Doctor Strange feels like this is his fault. And low key, it is. Because it's one of Doctor Strange's oldest rivals. So come on, bruh. Sorry, arch enemy. Yeah. His manipulation of Woken Banner, the persona of the Hulk. Something Banner hoped had been permanently destroyed. And you know, this is an interesting concept. Because it's basically the idea of if you still have it in you, it can be taken out by the worst of other people. And this is my favorite thing about comics and superhero things. It's supposed to be the human aspect of obviously like, dude, yeah, Hulk, big green monster. But this should be relatable to you in a way of just, there's bad things in you, right, that happen. Don't let people get them out of you by manipulating you and using you and all this. So, Hulk did, and now he's destroying the city. But that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that it connects. Wow. Interesting. Well, very interesting. All right, we're back. So, yeah. We are back, folks. Wow, Kurt Warner on the commentary. Shout out Warner. The host of the greatest show on turf. One of the greatest offenses we've ever seen. Obviously, this Colts one is up there with being a great offense. I want my diamond ring. Kurt was phenomenal. Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer after playing in arena football. Only guy to do that. It's pretty phenomenal that he did that, by the way. It's pretty dang cool. Doing a dollar dream. That's unlikely. Indiana, do it all for you. Alright. Do you only stream on YouTube? Yeah, for now. I mean, I'm hoping to get 1,000. I think you need 1,000 followers on Instagram to be able to go live there. I go live there too, maybe sometimes, but only YouTube right now. I don't have a TikTok, so if I did, I would be live there too. I don't know about the same time. I don't know. I would figure it out. Need that defense to come out angry. I think it will. I'm believing in it. Defense forced a turnover first half. Need the same result here. Need the same result here. Falcons fired up, though. They look fired up themselves. A 1-point ball game. Welcome to the second half. I know a lot of people are going to be waking up watching now. Oh, man, I missed. You probably did. It's okay. All right. Need Gardner to make that signature play. That's what we need. Come on, Gardner. Gardner. Saucy, saucy. 1st and 10. Havana leads by 1. They got it at the 31. It's going to be a run with Algier. Colts defense. Oh, wow. Good way to get him down. It's gained about 3. Could have gotten more. Good way to stand him up. Grover Stewart, who's now laying on the ground. We're going to listen in. Shane Steichen.
Obviously, the turnover at the end. What has to be cleaned up in the second half?
We got to clean up the penalties, and offensively, we just got to be better on third down, convert those third downs, and maintain the drive.
He's right. Those are the 2 flaws to the team. 0 for 4 on third and a lot of penalty yards.
Formation. What do you have to adjust defensively?
Well, we got some things cleaned up there in the locker room, so he's a hell of a player, and we got to get him ready to roll.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
A lot of coach speak there, but W. Shane Steichen and Grover Stewart is down on the ground. This is insanely huge for the Colts. You're already down to Forrest Buckner. Your interior D lineman who really anchors this team when it comes to getting through, creating pressure on the quarterback. Now you have your other guy who stops the run at the point of attack. That's literally what he just did, and he is down in Grover Stewart. So now you're going to be down your 2 most impactful interior D linemen. It is going to be very hard to keep the pressure on Penix and this run game without Grover Stewart. This is awful. Yeah, completely. I mean, what you're saying, yeah, Stewart is down, not good. Nope. Not even not good, awful. I mean, we're already down Buckner. You cannot really afford another injury, especially to that position group. If it were a cornerback or something, you maybe could be like, all right, next guy up. Next guy up starts to become thin, and now you're really relying on guys to somehow go out there, make a play. Make a play. But man, Big Grove and Buckner, 2 of the most important guys. What the heck is this commercial? That was a FedEx commercial? Really? Pray for my guy Grover. NFL match ever been played in Sweden? I do not think so. Where the NFL has gone, from what I know, here we go. It's been to Berlin, Germany. It's been to Munich, which is in Germany as well. Oh, God. Luke's American geography coming in handy. Obviously, Munich's in Germany. I'm pretty sure it's the capital. Munich, Berlin, London, Brazil, Mexico City, Ireland, Dublin, Ireland. There you go. So Ireland, London, Berlin, Munich. Yeah. But they should go to Sweden because I think you're there. They should go to Sweden, you're right. Keep expanding. Hopefully they do one day and you get to go to a game. Because NFL games are super fun, and obviously football, I think, is one of the best sports we have to offer here. That is going to be a pass on the run up to the 40. My gosh, there's Kyle Pitts. Now, look, here's the issue. Like I just mentioned, and I mean, we all know that interior line not going to be able to make pressure, which now means that you're going to have Penix and his ability to roll come out in all facets. Stockholm would be a good place to play. That's my dream. Yes, I hope so. I'm sure it'll happen. Look, NFL is trying, obviously, their best to get around the world, so I don't see why they wouldn't. They keep expanding. I mean, they were in Germany. Now they're in a different place in Germany. And there is, oh my gosh, Bijan Robinson, what a run. First down. Way to make 2 tacklers miss and gain 11 on 1st and 10. My parents do not want to go to America. That sucks. Because obviously you could come here and watch the game. But hey, I mean, Maybe if they don't go to Sweden, they go somewhere close to you. I don't know. I mean, how close is this game? How close is Berlin to you? Probably pretty far, right? Because Sweden's over there, Germany. So, this is going to be a run. Algiers, gain of about 5. Ugh. Yeah, hold a division in Europe, right? That would definitely make it accessible over there. That'd be insane. The travel would suck for some teams. Every team that plays there who's not from there would have to have like a week bye week, and every team coming over would have to have a bye as well. You would have to think about that. Penix, that's going to be an underthrow forced by the hit, and it's 3rd and 5. Good D by Cam Bynum, and good hit on Penix. Nine votes for the Colts. One person voted for Falcons. Shout out to you for having your allegiance. London, Berlin, Paris, in my opinion. Okay. Third and 5. Penix going deep. Open Pitts. Great D. Jalen Jones breaking up the pass. Forces 4th down. That was a huge stop by the Colts. 4 hours away. Damn. Yeah, see, but that's a long way, though. Farthest I went for a game was a game that I had to travel 2.5 hours in plane to, and that was Denver, Colorado. I went to Colts Broncos last year in Denver. So that was kind of across the country. But obviously that's a commitment, and I obviously have a team. Maybe I could go one day, yeah. I mean, I hope they bring it back, and I know it's probably expensive as hell when it is there. This kick is up and good. It is 17-13. If someone wants to update the score in the chat, it is 17-13 Falcons lead. Good job by the Colts. They get hurt in interior D-line, and yet they only give up a field goal, so pretty good. Pretty good by Indy. Eat and play. Dave Buzzers. Colts 13, 17 Falcons. Yes. All right. +3 for Atlanta. Good drive there for the Falcons. Only ends in a field goal. Colts very much not just alive, but doing well in this game. Just got to get that offense going even more here. Everywhere you look, everywhere it's your heart, it's your heart. Hearts and smiles and happy yes and clouds. Falcons are going to win, says Vibs. He comes in and clicks on him. I like your allegiance to your team, bro. I respect it. The Colts on top. Colts on top. Obviously, must-win feeling type of game at least, I'm sure, for Atlanta. As you're 3-5, trying to keep pace of NFC wildcard, I'm sure. Did that lady behind him even know who that was? Roger Goodell's here, of course. I don't even think these people knew who Roger Goodell was. I'm the owner of the freaking NFL. Yes, I agree. There's always the next stop. Don't forget that. Doonan, great take. 35-40, up to the 45-50, up to the other 45. Ashton Doonan, game-changing type of return there. Oh, no flags on this one. And Colts take it right into Falcons territory off the kick return. That is a beautiful play by Doonan. Way to catch the corner. Great blocking by Indy. And they get a great takeoff there. Great job by the Colts there. Oh, yeah. Up to the 45. Doolin, big time return. And now the Colts are set up perfectly to get this run game going and get right back into this football game. Doolin gets put in motion here. Jones switching something at the line. He's set up directly. Now, play action to Taylor. Then passing to Taylor. Taylor has a lot of room ahead of him. 40, 35, up to the 30, way up to the 20. Great catch and run there by Jonathan Taylor. You know, sometimes get him going in the pass game as well. And a great start to this first drive of the third quarter for the Colts. Boom is right. Come out the gate swinging. Go to the Colts here in the second half. Looks like they're just waking up just like us Hoosiers. All right. Close to breaking it open. He sure is, man. He really, dude, he's a guy, if you're on the other side, you don't want to see him get going. Jones fumbles, gets it back. There is a flag as well. I'm guessing that might be a hold. So that was almost a disastrous play there. Oof. Disastrous.
Walker coming off a 2-sack game in New England, the best game of his rookie season so far.
There is no foul on the line. Play stands in the second down.
Oof.
Penalty flag.
Yeah, no penalty. So that would have been a bad fumble. Jones jumps on it, though. Gets his own fumble back. Avoids disaster. Oh, wow. Great play there by the Falcons defense. But Colts retain possession. From the 31-yard line, Daniel Jones fakes the handoff. Steps up in the pocket, gives it to Amir Abdullah. He's going to make a move. He's going to make a guy miss and gain about 7 on 2nd and 21. Makes it a 3rd and manageable. Colts already in field goal range with a chance to cut it back down to 1 with a field goal. Interesting for Amir Abdullah to be out there instead of Taylor. Big 3rd down, 3rd and 13. Remember, neither team converted a 3rd down in that first half. So this is the type of play that can change a game. From the 23, 1st down is the 10-yard line. Taylor's back in there now. They're going to bring pressure. Jones gets it off. Drops back. They sure brought pressure. Jones fumbles. It is recovered by the Falcons. Oh, near midfield. Jones. What a mistake. And he made those all week last week. Well, all day last Sunday. And here in the early morning time, a great drive that was at least 3 points gets squandered as the Falcons come up with the football up 4. Oh, worst time to have a fumble. Oh. Hellacious Blitz is right. Michael Pittman Jr., wide receiver. They haven't even freaking given it to him. They should more because he's very, very good. But, man, why are we dropping him back so much? You have Taylor back there. Run the ball a little. Accept the field goal at least. You know what I mean? 3rd and 13 to drop back that many. I mean, this is very interesting. But, again, I mean, some of this is close to just breaking down from Jones. Kind of breaking down right there. So, Colts defense now going to have to make another stand of no points or a field goal. To give their offense another shot. They just fumbled. Okay, Vibs. I know, bro. We were talking about this. And they did just fumble. SMH. Falcons are going to win. We will see. they keep getting Colts in passing situations. That is true. That is true. Obviously, the sack there on first down didn't help, but I mean, look, and I'm not a guy to just be like, oh, accept it, just take the 3, but you cannot have. It's just dumb as hell to get a fumble there. You got to at least hold on to the ball, give yourself a chance at cutting it back down to 1. Instead, now Falcons have a chance to break this game open if they're able to get a touchdown. That was play of the game so far. Play of the game by the Falcons. Oh, wait, let's light up. Have like time. All right, Falcons with the ball here. Near midfield. Basically where they had it last time. Can the Colts defense make another big stop to give their offense another shot here? Only 5 minutes into the third quarter. Long time left. Here are the Falcons. It's going to be a run with Bijan. And that defense does get him down. Gain of about 3 there. Falcons D for DE rating the Colts O-line. That is no, that's right for sure. Well, and it was really just an all-out blitz. And I feel like Jones did not see it coming at all. And he was only looking at Taylor on the screen pass, which just hurts as well. You have to read other things. This will be an incomplete pass. Any flag? No. And it's going to be 3rd and 8. They only said it was a gain of 2 on that first down, by the way. So here it is, 3rd and 8. Chance to give the ball right back to your offense. Let's see what the Colts defense can do here. I mean, look, I said it all week. This Falcons team, yeah, they're 3-5. They are as talented as a team that's 5-3, 6-2. You know what I mean? They are very, very talented defensively, offensively. And when they come to play, there's not many teams better at coming to play. We know that from how hard they played the Buccaneers and just other good teams around the league. This is going to be a pass that, oh my goodness, Sauce Gardner should have had that one. It's not going to matter in the long run as they will get the ball back on a punt, but that would have given them great field position to start it. Sauce Gardner jumped the route. That's why you pick him up, though. Look, you don't get the pick, but you get the pass breakup. Good job, Sauce. Good job, Sauce. Oh, was in his breadbasket, though. Would have been great to have. And he might have been able to take it back for a while. The whole Colts defense wanted it so bad. All right. But hey, the punt return, kick return game for the Colts has been very good. We're going to see if they can make another play. Nope, fair caught at the 12. So Colts going to have to go a long way to try to get the lead. Kenny Moore's still very happy with what Sauce did over there, though. He's giving him a pat on the stomach saying, hey, man, you're all right, you're all right. I love that. Good leadership, Kenny Moore. Colts get the ball back after we come back. He needs, I know, dude. Would be so cool, would be so cool. I'm wanting it to, I know. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. All right, get this run game going. Maybe get Pittman or Pierce going on a deep ball for 20, 30 yards. Mix it up a little bit. Need a good one right here. A pick 6 would be great. Yeah, that would be phenomenal. That would be something, wouldn't it? Keep on, keep running. Do 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 running and running. 3 catches, 42 yards, and 10 carries, 57 yards for Taylor. Give him a run here in the second half. I'm telling you. You got to give him a run here. Let this be a JT drive right here. Right. Well, funny enough, this third quarter is starting to look like kind of what I thought the whole game would look like, which is not sloppy football per se, but just weird looking football. Again, you're in another country, different time zone. It's weird. You had travel. You probably got here a couple days ago. Did you maybe want to see some stuff touring, or were you really just focused on the game? Yada, yada, yada. So, I mean, that's why these games are always so weird, right? Oh, the score is 15-11. What's going on? Why is the score like that? Dude, the games are weird, all right? Flip. I mean, look at this score. 17-13. Just looks kind of weird. But kind of normal, actually. Falcons are bringing the kitchen sink. Hey, again, they are playing their best Falcons football right now, which, again, is one of the most dangerous teams to play. But when the Colts play their best, I'd say they are the most dangerous offense to play. Defense needs some work at times, but hey, you just saw two great defensive stops. Obviously, home to a field goal when you got the injury thing happen, and then you 3 and out right there, almost with a pick with Gardner. So, very good defense for the Colts. But obviously, better defense lately for the Falcons. You are right. All right, we're back. Tonight's attendance, 72,000. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's a lot of people. Colts home stadium only holds 42K, roughly. Here's a run with the guy, JT, gains about 4. There you go. Give JT the football. Give JT the football. Please, please, please. Please, please, please. What the heck is that? Second and 6 here. JT drive. JT drive. They're going to give it back to Jonathan Taylor, who will stumble his way for a first down. Like I said, it's a JT drive that time of the game. Give it to your guy. There's a big old wave being made in the crowd by these fans. It's always fun to look in the crowd and just see people wearing all sorts of jerseys, right? Not just Falcons and Colts, but everywhere, because they're just a fan of football and they finally get to come see football. So that's pretty cool. Ground and pound. Here comes the stampede, right? Here comes Colts football. You need this. ...24-yard line. That'll be another handoff. 3 straight to Taylor. He's only going to gain maybe 3 here. But, hey, I don't blame it. 3 straight runs. Make him know that you're running the ball. Now hit him with the play action. Or hit him with a deep shot over the middle. Get something going here. 2nd down and 7. Right, keep it going. Play Colts offense right here. Pittman looks to be one-on-one. They had a late switch there. That's got to be a penalty almost. Pittman going to find his way to make it 3rd and inches here. Flag. That's on the Falcons. If it's a legal substitution, I think it's 5 yards. Should make it, 2nd and 2? Which I prefer. I mean, 2nd and 2 over 3rd and 1, right? Good job by Jones to get that snap off. All right, yeah, so it's 2nd and 2 over 3rd and 1. I agree. 2 plays to get 2 yards instead of really 1 play to get 1. Why wouldn't you? Why does it say 2nd and 12? Is it not 2nd and 2? It is 2nd and 2. Okay, broadcast, you got to do better. Moving Pittman in motion. They are just going to run the ball. Oh, wow, there goes JT. Way to run guys over up to almost the 45-yard line. And it's a Jonathan Taylor type of drive. He's just going to run people over, get back up, act like it's nothing. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and the Colts. Man, the way he plays ball is entertaining, and the way he does it is so, so good. He's so talented. Gonna run the ball again, JT. Even when you stop him, you don't. They get him wrapped up, but he still gains 3. So just way to go, Taylor. He'll check off the field for a play. It's now second down. And now, I mean, you've opened up other things. Let the man out of the stable, right? Let him run wild. He's running loose and wild, man. Now it's Amir Abdullah in. On 2nd and 7, it is play action. And that's going to be a pass to Warren. Tyler Warren has a lot of green grass in front of him. 40, 35, up to the 30. Knocking the guy over and then getting thrown out of bounds near that 30-yard line. And a great play there on the screen pass to Warren, which was set up by the great running of Taylor. That was Goodson in the backfield, not Abdullah, by the way. Shout out Tyler Goodson. Warren for Rookie of the Year easily. Easily. I mean, and just look, his speed at tight end is what's so impressive for me. Is just his ability to catch that and just get going, man. Such a downhill runner. 4 catches, 52 yards for him today. So, so solid. 1st and 10, no Taylor on the field for again. Gotta be smart down here. This will be a run with Goodson. Goodson gonna cut it out and get about 4 yards there. Good run by Goodson. 2nd down and 6. Interesting. And Goodson was in and JT checks back in as the Colts enter near the red zone at the 23-yard line. Ground and pound, good old-fashioned football here from the Colts. Running this clock down, taking it to the teeth of the Falcons defense. He's very similar, man. Just as great, just as phenomenal. Run with JT. Gain of about 3. 2nd and 6 becomes 3rd and 3. And all you need to do now is get that first, and if you can't, get that field goal. You're in a great position if you're the Colts. Just be smart down here. Just be smart down here. Because your defense has showed that they are now here to play. I think they've already been here to play all game. I mean, 17 points isn't like a ton, obviously. 3rd down conversions, each team 0 for 5. This is a difference maker in the game right now, obviously. Jones on 3rd and 3. Think they're dialing up the pressure again? I sure do. They're going to hand off to JT. A little delayed. He's not going to get the first. It'll be a 4th and inches, although they're going to mark him down maybe for a 4th and full 1. If I were the Colts, I'd take a field goal, but I know Shane Steichen is not that guy. He's going to go for it here on 4th. And I can't blame him when you have such a potent offense. Fourth and 1. Decision-making time. The decision was made. They got stuffed on a 4th down early on in the game. That was before I was awake, obviously. Well, here's the one I'm awake for. 4th and 1. It's going to be a handoff straight up JT, more than a yard. Give him about 5. 4th and 1 becomes a big 1st down. I like it. Just pound it straight through him. Straight through him. I mean, this is absolute belief in your O-line and your running back from Steichen. I love it. I love it. Full outright belief in your guy to be better than their guy and just pound the rock. Beautiful. Beautiful football. Tyler Warren set back at quarterback. Warren hands it off to JT. JT trying to set the edge there. Only gains about 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. A little bit of a trickery looking play there. It's 2nd down, but Colts, man, wasting a lot of this clock, and I like it. This is a very good drive from them. Some Wildcat stuff. Yeah, some very interesting stuff. Steichen has really opened the playbook this year, especially with Warren. Week, I don't remember what week. The week we played the Raiders. I don't know which week that was. He had Warren throw a pass in the end zone. It was just incomplete. So, he likes that trickery. Jones, running outside of the pocket. Jones going to take off, get up to about the 9-yard line. Make it third and manageable. Look at this guy. Big old Colts tattoo. Y'all, let's go. I like that guy. 3rd and 6 as we reach under 2 minutes and counting in the third quarter. It's a drive. I low-key wish it was in the fourth because I'd feel super confident right now. But hey, in the third, I'm still very confident. All right, Amir Abdullah in for this play instead of Jonathan Taylor. Red zone trip, one touchdown. Pierce gets put in motion. He's going to be set out there. Jones, he has an opening to run. Daniel Jones gets popped. 3rd and 6 becomes maybe 4th and 2. Interesting to see what they do. I mean, I'm sure they're going to keep him out there. They are. Obviously, when you're this deep, why not? That's a good tackle. That's shoulder first. Colts, what happened? We're good. We're good. Very interesting. From their own, from the 5-yard line. Jones, are you going to be set up for a QB run? No, a toss to Taylor. Taylor got a long way to go. He's not there. He gets dropped back at the 6. The play started at the 5, so that's a loss. And that's going to give it back to the Falcons now at their own 6-yard line. That's why you go for it back there, because it's back at their own 6, but just didn't work. It's a play they've ran too many times on 4th down this year that eventually a team is going to know what it looks like. Good defensive play calling by the Falcons. They read it out perfectly, and they were just able to get over there. I agree. Again, you heard me about 5 minutes ago say, I'm taking 3 here, but I know who Shane Steichen is. Full belief in his defense. I don't blame him, right? If you dial up good enough D back here, you can get a turnover or you can get the ball right back in midfield. But, man, 1-point game would look a lot better than a 4-point game right now. Feels like you're just not getting a bang for your buck, as that will be a gain of about 5 from Bijan. Yeah, I would have settled for 3. I would have settled for 3 even before that 4th down. On the other 4th down, I would have. But I get it. Again, full belief in your team. I don't blame him for that. I believe in this team too. And I like Steichen. You got to settle sometimes, man. Penix drops back, has all day to throw. And there he completes it to the 28. I mean, you just can't give this guy all day. Can't give this guy all day. Especially when he has a receiver like Drake London. Who is even guarding him? I mean, I don't even know. Yup, would have the lead. Take the field goals there. Obviously, the fumble one was a 3rd down, so that one's not really on him as much. We go to the 4th quarter. 17-13, Atlanta has the ball up for really disastrous type of 3rd quarter for the Colts. Looked solid at all times really during the quarter, but what does it matter when you get no points out of it? So, unfortunate there. Very, very unfortunate. Oh, gosh. Well, we need a 4th quarter comeback, which I believe can happen. But, man, if it was 1 point, yeah, I mean, because, look, here's what you got to think, right, when we're talking about 1 point. Are we cooked? No, we're good. Should be playing differently, but whatever. You see what we're doing. Man, if it was 1 point at least here, you give up a touchdown, which I don't think they give up a touchdown here. I think the D is going to stand up firm and at worst give up a field goal. If you give up a touchdown and you were down a point, you're still only down 1 possession. So, I mean, what are we looking at, right? We're looking at now touchdown. I mean, I wouldn't say wins the game, but with the way the game's going, it would be so big, so humongous. Yeah, and turned it over each time. Right, right. So it's right. It starts to become a pattern. Starts to become a bad pattern, and it's insanity to think things are going to change. That's why there specifically, especially, I was like, take the field goal, take the 3 points. When are you going to get this chance back? You know, when are you going to get this chance back? Look, yeah, your field goal kicker missed an extra point and missed a 53-yarder, but he's going to make this 35-yarder right here. You know he is. And if he doesn't, you're giving it to him the same way that you're giving it to him by going for it on fourth. The difference is if you make it, you score points. Versus if you make it, you have to do more. So, I mean, I wish they'd think that. We're in such an analytical world, though, in football that they're just not looking at that. You know? Because, oh, the analytics say to do this and the percentage of chances, so. Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. But that's not the situation the Colts are in. They're going to have to find a way to dig out of this. Good teams find a way to win bad games. That is the truth. So we're going to see if this good team can prove to be a good team. 1st and 10 at their own 28. Penix drops back. Here comes pressure. Penix gets out of it. Now throws to the sideline. London not there. And the ball wasn't there very good either. 2nd and 10. Good D pressure by the Colts. I mean, that was great coverage, too, everywhere. Gardner was all over London. Good job. Good job, Sauce. Part of that pressure was brought because of good coverage. Gotta have good coverage on the back end. Penix drops back here. Has a lot more time. That's an incomplete pass. Gardner saying that's offensive PI. That was one-on-one. Mooney wears number 1, so does Gardner. That was one-on-one. I took a price that can't be beat. All right. 3rd and 10. Huge 3rd and 10 here. Able to get off the field. Give your offense another shot. They've had plenty. This is Penix dropping back. Pressure. He does not feel it coming. Now 2 different guys on him. He has to throw it away. Great D by the Colts. 3 straight phenomenal defensive plays. Penix walks off to the sideline. That's going to force a punt. Good job, D. Good job, D. Last 3 possessions for the defense. 2 forced punts and a given up field goal. They have really locked in here. Offense, give them a boost and make them feel like all they're doing is worth it. You know? Let's see. And again, I thought the defense played pretty good last week. They were just put in terrible situations by the offense. Almost blocked that thing. Downs will return it. Josh Downs up to the 40. He has a pretty good hole. Way to shift through guys up to the 45-50. What a return by Josh Downs past midfield. He just couldn't get touched slippery dippery. And he gets through to the other 45. A great return by Josh Downs. And the Colts have the ball down 4. It's the chain of plays I was talking about. Yup, for sure. For sure. Absolutely stomped out any chance of the Falcons getting a drive going there. And then a great return by Downs, which they've had great returns by Downs and Doonan all day today. Kick return, punt return. So offense needs to just put pedal to the metal, give Taylor the ball, run it down their throat, and say, I don't care, we're going to get in, or we're going to take a field goal. Either way, we're going to score points, and we are going to outlast you in this game. That's what this is going to become. Battle of attrition here at the end in the 4th quarter. Colts, I believe, could win that battle. Yep, same way. Exactly. Got it. Just run. Give Warren maybe a little bit. Get Pierce going. Maybe Downs on a 3rd down, whatever. Keep it moving here. And settle for 3 if you need to. A lot of time left in this game. You're down 4. You're not down 80. You don't need an inning touchdown every drive. Of course, it would be great, but take what they give you. Because, I mean, that's all you can do, you know? Now you're in a situation where if you take a field goal here, you're thinking to yourself, man, I left a lot of points on the board. left a lot of points on the board. All right. Man, wait for this defense to just take a stand. Wait for it to happen. Jones, 198 and a touchdown. Taylor, 20 carries, 97 yards and a touchdown. I mean, look, that's 40 yards on 10 carries this half. Pretty good. Pierce, 4 catches, 84 yards. And then Warren, 4 for 52. And Taylor, 3 catches, 42 yards. He had 1 catch for 14 yards in the first half. So, 28 yards receiving on 2 catches this half. So, he's already just as efficient of a second half as the first half, which is more on the catching side than the rushing. But just a great game overall by him. I mean, we're talking about 140 all-purpose yards from him. And we are just really entering the beginning of this fourth quarter. So, he really is a dude you look at, you know, up there with the Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, Bijan Robinson. Maybe not Derrick Henry anymore, but maybe the last 2 years. He's up there. They're singing. What are they singing? They're singing freaking Country Roads, West Virginia, Take Me Home. Dude, they did this last year, and Colts made a phenomenal play to Josh Downs. So I'm hoping we get good luck on this singing of a great song in Country Roads. There's going to be Taylor. Oh, man, just pounding the rock here for a gain of about 3. Second and 7. Colts need a TD here. Again, you can settle for a field goal. I would love a touchdown. And by the way, Taylor now above 100 yards rushing. 21 carries, 101 yards rushing. But you take what they give you. Jones sets Warren in motion. Now he sets back. They are going to hand it off to JT, who's going to find a hole out to the left. And here comes Jonathan Taylor, just running guys over. Up to the 23-yard line. Jonathan Taylor, what a run. What a run. Just keep giving this guy the ball because he wants it right now. It's a big time, big moment. Give this guy the ball. He wants to put the team on his back and get this win. What a delayed little run off to the side for him. Read the defense. Got himself a cup of coffee back there. Maybe a nice cup of tea. And made it. I don't know why I said that. Germany is not the people who sound like that. But anyway, that was awesome. Taylor's nasty. He is absolutely insane. Season, 1,015 yards, guys. Reminder, this is the 10th game of the season. Absolutely remarkable. Taylor running to the outside. He's going to find a way up to about the 16-yard line there and almost another first down, gain of 9 on first. They can't stop Jonathan Taylor right now. That is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing give the ball to this guy until they show they can stop him. Till they show they can stop him. Jonathan Taylor to the finish line. To the finish line. Because you're running the clock out and you're running out their energy on defense. You're just pounding the rock right now. This is great. 2nd and 2, they say. Man in motion. It's JT. They know it's going to him, and this time they stop it, but barely. That's a gain of maybe 1.5 on 2nd and 2. So it'll be 3rd and very short. Was good a bid. Welcome back. Saw you last night. Zero conversions on 3rd down, through 3 quarters. First time since October 18th of 2020. It says tonight, which I like how it says tonight, even though, of course, for us it's daytime. But it is almost 6 o'clock over there. 3rd and 1. Daniel Jones with a QB sneak for a gain of a couple yards there, and that's first down. Now up near the 13-yard line. Colts picking up their brothers, their O-linemen. Thank you for the like. We're almost up to 10. Let's get to 10 likes, y'all. And hopefully we get to change this score in the pinned comment. It's been pinned for a long time. All right. Down near 11 minutes left now. 1st and 10. Colts. They know what they're good at and they know how to do it. Oh, that's a great dinner. Great dessert. Jones. Hands off. Uh-oh. That was a bad handoff. Gets back close to the line of scrimmage, which is the 15-yard line, but nothing more. Got to be better here on second down. See, so here's my thing, right? Is you can run dang near every play if you have a good enough running back. If you switch up what's going on, the run of that was just very predictable, and I feel like they've ran it too many times. That's not the play. That's not the play. So now, find a way here. We'll see. Amir Abdullah back in the backfield instead of Taylor. A bunch formation for the Colts. Jones calls out something. Close to 10 minutes remaining here. Does he get it off? The answer is no. It's a delay game. Wow. So now you're back at the 20. It was already basically a 2nd and 11. Now it's about 2nd and 16. So these are drive killers. Remember, penalties are drive killers. Had a lot of penalties today. You are in field goal range at the end of the day. Don't want to stress out too much here. Want to stay knowing that you got points on the board. If you want them, which you do. You want them, you need them. 2nd and 16, moving Abdullah. Calls out the play. From the 20-yard line, Jones drops back. Now throws. It's going to be caught by Warren up to about the 14-yard line. So it'll be back to around 2nd and 11. 3rd and 11 now, sorry. It's back to about 11 yards, which is what it was before the penalty. But this time, 3rd down. 10 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter. Can I get a pin? Yeah, if you do the score when the score updates, you could get a pin. I will pin it. Right now, it's still 17-13. We'll see. 3rd and 10. Puts Warren in motion. JT back there. Jones got to run. Oh, my gosh. Gets sacked at about the 12-yard line. You got to take a field goal here. Be about a 30-yard field goal. Colts can make it a 1-point game with a field goal. Defense has been playing great. Luckily, offense, every time they're out there, is staying out there long enough that defense gets a rest. But you got to take a field goal and make it a 1-point game. Again, you take a field goal last drive, this would be for a lead, but that's not how it went. All right, chance to make it 17-16. We are under 9 minutes after this field goal, by the way. I think that's the way the Colts won it. Field goal's up and good. 17-16. If you want to pin it, it is 17-16 Falcons. Or you can put Colts 16, Falcons 17, whatever you want to put. But it is 17-16. Atlanta leads Indianapolis. Oh, my life like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Colts, man. That's why I'm wearing blue. Go blue. Whoa. But my life like that. On commercial break. Colts need a defensive stop. Down 1. 9 minutes left. This is the crunch time, obviously. Indianapolis, Indiana. Shout out to him. My dad won the lottery. Big dub, Dad. The W Dad. Indy's original home team. All right. We got 9 minutes exactly left in this game. It's been a great game. Third quarter of fourth, entering 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. It is fourth quarter. Colts are down 17-16, shocking a lot of people. But they've just made some dumb mistakes. They've really dominated this game. But one of the big things, they have not dominated penalty yardage. That has been the difference maker. Colts have penalized the crap out of themselves and really killed drives. So, see what happens here. Falcons will have a chance to return this kick. Colts going back. He is going to fall at around the 23-yard line. Here comes the defense. Grover Stewart's back out there, by the way. So, Colts D gets that back. I don't know if he's back last drive. He might have been. All right. 369 million. Million bajillion, brother. Oh, 10 matchups, 4 targets, 2 catches, 26 yards. So Sauce Gardner's been pretty good against London. I mean, they've only been targeted 4 out of the 10 times they've lined up against each other. 2 of those were catches, so 50% completion rate, but then only 26 yards. So Gardner doing pretty good over there. 1st and 10, Penix gives it to Bijan. They're going to try to lean on their run game now to end this thing. And he's going to get ran out of bounds, 2nd down. Obviously, they have a running back of the quality of JT. Where now they're going to lean their hat on him and say, go win us this game. So, that'll be interesting. He will buy a Lambo. Lamborghini Mercy. Banana my Mercy. I don't know. If I wanted millions, I would not. I don't know. I'd buy a house first. This is a run with Bijan. A big run. Luckily, he gets tackled. That was a big hole. But only gets up to the 38. They're lucky he didn't get more. Thought he almost fumbled. Was this a good punch by Franklin? Thought it was. Now under 8. Here's Bijan. He's going to get stuffed at the line there. Colts D, gives up only about 2 right there. Big stop. 2nd and 8. Hope report. It's Bijan glazing JT. Now they do talk. And JT gave his props to Bijan. He's like the first guy he mentioned when he was asked, who are the best guys in the league? Outside yourself, he mentioned Bijan. So he does have a lot of respect for him. Penix drops back. Look at the defensive line. Pressure doesn't get there. Mooney, no way. Kenny Moore on the coverage. No flag. Great job, Kenny. Great job, Kenny. Huge 3rd down here with 7 minutes left. Again, you give it back to the Colts. You got the workhorse in JT who could really run this thing. And now, Colts coordinator's trying to get the guys hyped. 25 rushes, 127 yards, and a touchdown for JT. 15 carries, 81 rushing yards, no touchdowns for Bijan. So JT outperforming him. Bijan's team outperforming the Colts. This is Penix dropping back, whipping it across the middle. Nobody's home. Bynum wanted a pick. So come on, man. But hey, punt is going to be just as good as a pick. Well, basically. Especially with how this punt return has gone for the Colts today. I don't want to jinx it or anything, but they've been doing pretty good. Pretty good at the punt return type of stuff today. Whoa. 4th and 7. All right, here's the punt. Is fair caught at around the 8. So Colts got to go a long, long way. Of course, they only need a field goal to get a lead and possibly win the game on it. If they do go the length of the field in, let's say, 5 minutes, man, it would be a huge turn of events here. Salute to service. I like that. USA, USA, USA. What would you do if you hit 4 million subs? 4 million subs, bro? That's an unfathomable number. I'd be very, very happy. Appreciative, and I'd probably keep doing what I'm doing, which is just try to interact and just be me, you know. And the first play will not be to JT, and instead is a play action to Warren, who just can't get Russell down, gain of 8. Beautiful play, first down. And here's where the Colts just got to use their physicality, got to use their toughness, and go out and win this game right now in Germany. Warren is so strong. 2nd and 2. One of the last opportunities really the Colts will get in this game, so they got to capitalize. Here is JT getting, way more than just enough. Jonathan Taylor is off to the races. 30, 35, 40, 45. Here goes JT. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, are you kidding me? As he hits the home run ball and changes this game around. MVP JT with a humongous run in Germany. Wow. Taylor the monster. Is that right or is that right? And the Germans wearing the JT freaking jersey are electric in the crowd. Wow. There you go. There you go, JT. I mean, this guy is unstoppable, guys. Absolutely unreal. He was stopped behind the line of scrimmage, basically, for a gain of nothing, and he finds his way for a touchdown. I mean, unreal, this guy doing it in live time. It is unreal. Now, a 2-point conversion, a huge one right here. Running back, go to the Colts. I mean, he is so freaking good, dude. He really is. He really is that good. This is a huge 2-point conversion. Jones. It will be batted away. All right, only a 5-point lead. 6 minutes remaining. We got a lot of football left, especially in a turntable game like this. JT gives the Colts a big push there, as now the Falcons need a touchdown to respond. If Colts could get a defensive stop, this game would definitely change. Bought a restaurant? Oh, dumb. I mean, this is something I just haven't seen. Like, he literally runs in. Okay, he might maybe had a gain of 2. Runs into a pile and just finds his way out to the outside and just outruns everybody. I mean, it's hard to put into words what JT's doing this year, right? Just because, like, we've seen him be great, do these great things. But, man, I mean, to be able to literally just change a game like that is unreal. Home run hitting type of guy like that. Man. Or 6-7. Oh, or is it 67%? Okay. 6 minutes remaining. We got a whole new feeling to this ball game. Colts are in control. Can they suffocate the life out of the Falcons? They have a kick return first to make things interesting. That kick return will get nowhere, only up to the 29. Jalen Jones covers it up. He's excited. And the Falcons come out. They have not been able to do anything but muster a field goal in their last 3 drives. And they have gotten, I think, 2 3-and-outs in those 3 drives. Well, no, 1 3-and-out and then 1, what was it, maybe 5-and-out, meaning like they got a first down and then got a 3-and-out. So, we'll see. Penix, he's been clutch before. He's had some really big drives with the Falcons even this year. Colts defense, of course, it's been the story this week. Gardner acquired from the Jets in exchange for 2 first-round picks and Adonai Mitchell. And that was the story coming in. DeForest Buckner, it was told a little bit ago, obviously a few days ago, oh, he's not playing. So that was also big. So can the Colts defense go and get themselves a win right here? With 5:57 remaining, we will find out. Because if it goes back to the Colts with that running back, I'm telling you, this game would be over. Penix, over the middle. Such a soft coverage there. Nick Cross and every Colt in the district with a great tackle. describe Taylor's work to success, but man, yeah, especially being a Colts fan who's watched it over the years, watched him have times where, he struggled, or watched him have times where he dropped it before the goal line right in Denver, and everybody crapped on him, to now him being, the front-running best running back in the league, one of the best players in the league, and I always thought he was, even when he had those troubling times. It's really hard to put into words. I love it. If only I could do it. I know, no donos. No donos. Keep your money, people. Penix. Oh, there's Stewart. And he's definitely back because he's about to get him. Penix running around. Oh my gosh. Great completion to the sideline for a gain of 8 to Bijan. Wow, what a play by Penix. What a play by Penix. That drop haunts that guy. Oh, yeah, well, as it should. And you can tell he plays like it happened yesterday with the way he plays now. Second and 2. This clock is running. Of course, they need a touchdown. Colts D versus Atlanta Falcons offense. I don't know if I said it. I think I did in the video. I said, this feels like a week where it comes down to the Colts defense going out there winning it for them. I just had a feeling all week, and it's coming to fruition here. Here's going to be a run to Bijan. Colts D did get through, but they could not get through. More than that, there is a fumble. If that ball's out, that's Colts football. You dang near have to call this a fumble on the field. Wow. I guess it's not. It's going to be a first down in Atlanta. Oh, very much, dude. I love it. That's the chip on his shoulder. Oh, it is. It is, dude. To this day. Everybody clowned him for it. How are you such a good running back, but you do that? And he swore it was the only time it ever happened, and it would never happen again. And since then, he's been on a tear. The next week, he went for what? Like 170 against the Titans and a couple touchdowns, so... Delayed handoff. Algier. Hop to the 39. Colts D, you got to make one stand. Pay that man his right. Defense got to make a stand here. Here's another run. Algier just breaking through these freaking soft type of tackles from the Colts. Up to the 30. Clock keeps running. We are under 3 minutes now. Atlanta looking to get a game-leading touchdown, maybe game-winning. Versus the Colts looking to lock it down. That's the Colts' record run. Oh, really? For a touchdown? Wait, how long was that? First and 10 here. At the 32. Penix drops back. Looking over the middle. Pitts. Up to the 19. And if you're the Colts now, as it goes to the 2-minute warning. Oh, man, we got ball game here, y'all. Right in the red zone are the Falcons. And the Colts trying to stop them. We got a 2-minute warning. Falcons, Colts. A great barn burner here. Or, no way, they don't snap it. Penix, okay, no. So, yeah, we got a 2-minute warning. 3 timeouts from each team. First and 10 for the Falcons at the 19 when we come back. What a game this is. Oh, for sure. For sure. What a game this is. It has truly been fun to watch. And let's look at these stats, by the way. Look at this, dude. 26 carries, 210 yards, 2 touchdowns. Receiving, 3 catches, 42 yards. Dude, he has 252 total yards today with 2 touchdowns. If he does not... Oh, if the Colts don't win this game, man, I feel so bad for him. So, defense, you got to lock in for your guy. Your MVP's playing over there. You got to lock in for him. That would be sick. You are so hype. Oh, yes, I'm trying. This is it, guys. I mean, right? And I'm about to stand up. I'm about to stand up for this. Okay, when we come back, I think I got to stand up. Because that's the moments, right? And plus my phone's charged up to 80% now, so I definitely can. Okay. Well, Folks. Folkity dokies. What's up? Roll up the socks. And here we go. It has been a fun one in Germantown. Who won the game last night? Not us. 1-8. Never felt so bad. And whatever. We just let it get away. Pretty sad, but whatever. Play the Warriors today. Warriors, only team we've beaten this year, so hopefully we can beat them twice. Wouldn't that be funny if we have 2 total wins and they're both to the Warriors? That would be kind of funny. I don't know. It all depends on Steph. If Steph plays, they're winning. If Steph plays, they're winning because he had a pretty rough game. Really just a rough second half against the Pacers last time they played. If he plays, Warriors will win. So, yeah. Pacers going through a tough year. It is what it is, dude. A lot of injuries. They look totally different with Nembhard back out there, though. And they started to look like they had that life from last year again. So, wait till McConnell comes back and Matherin. And then this team will really start to click. And by the time Toppin comes back in a couple months, hopefully they're competitive and can fight for a play-in. But we're talking about this guy, JT, and the Colts. But, of course, we're not going to be able to talk about him too much if the defense can't make a stand. Jonathan Taylor, 210 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. Welcome to the bright and early morning. Dude, Nembhard did great. I mean, he played pretty good. I think he had like 24 points, 6 assists or something like that. I don't know. But pretty damn solid game from him. All right. And he always plays good against Curry defensively. 19-yard line, Falcons looking to win this game. Colts looking to make a stop. Algier. Oh, tackled. That's a first down. If you're the Colts, you got to use the timeout here. Because you got to find a way to get this ball back. It is 1st and goal at the 9. Way to stop it from being a touchdown right there, though. I mean, great way to stop it from being a touchdown. Huh? Was that not a timeout? I guess not. What's going on here? Red zone touchdown percentage, 52%. Today, 2 of 2. Okay, yeah, that was a timeout by the Colts. So, they can stop the clock 2 more times. Falcons probably don't want to score until there's a minute left. We'll see. Colts, they could get 4 downs. They're 4 downs away from really winning this game, though, if they get stops. Here's Algier, and he is going to be stopped at the goal line. Oh, my Lord. All right, he's at the 1. 2nd and goal. They had a similar thing against the Cardinals when I was there how many weeks ago, right? Who's winning? Colts only by 5. I mean, I guess. I mean, I'm sure it's just salt because he literally owns the New York Knicks. 2nd and goal. 5-point game. From the 1. Colts defense has just let the Falcons run right down here. Of course, if Falcons do score, unless they go for 2 and get it, it would be only a 1-point lead, right? If they go for 2 and get it, then Colts would have to play a field goal to go to overtime. We'll cross that bridge when we cross that bridge, which might be soon. But of course, if Colts could win it on a field goal, that would be very interesting. It would also be infuriating because they had a lot of chances to get a field goal. Can the Colts defense make a humongous stand and win this game? We're going to find out. The run to Algier? No. That's a touchdown. Minute 44 remaining. Colts do keep 1 timeout. Yes, Colts keep 1 timeout with a minute 44. And they were down 23-22. Blue not liking it. Blue looks just like me doing the same arm cross thing. Shout out to Blue, the Colts mascot. All right. Here's the go for 2. This is the biggest part right here. If Falcons get this, Colts would be playing for overtime with a field goal, touchdown for a win. If they do not get this, they play for a field goal for a win. So this is the go for 2 that matters more than anything. All right, minute 44 on the clock and a timeout for the Colts. 210 rushing yards from Taylor, man. Dude, if they lose this game, I feel, wow. JT, man, so sorry, brother. Of course, Big Task wants Colts to lose because he's a salty guy whose team is absolutely trash. All right, minute 44 remaining here. Going for 2. They put Mooney in motion. Penix drops back, throws. London wide open. What are they doing? Gardner got cooked. Sauce got cooked. Wow. I mean, the new pickup plays good all game and gets cooked on the 2-point conversion. Minute 44. I will say this. There's also a way the Colts win with a touchdown. Of course, I never mentioned that. And I love the early celebrating from non-Colts fans in the comments. Please keep it up. There's a ton of time on the clock. All right. Indianapolis, here's your chance to prove that good teams can win bad games. And it's been a rough one for the Colts. Outside of Taylor having an amazing 250-yard all-purpose performance, the Colts have not played amazing outside of him. But they left a lot of time on the clock for Daniel Jones in this offense. A lot of time on that clock. One timeout, a minute 44, needing a field goal to go to OT, needing a touchdown to win. Shane talking up Jones on the sideline. He's saying, let's go, win this thing right here. Wow. I like that. Let's go win this thing right here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Taylor gadget for the pass game. Heck, dude, you can run. I mean this. Full stop. Look, bro, he's had so many runs of 13, 14 yards today. He's still a part of the game, period. Even if whatever happens, because you're going for a field goal. So the run game's not eliminated at all. Here's a big return. This return will be big. Abdullah finds his way up to the 25, 35, up to 40, 45, makes a spin move up to the 50. Wow! Midfield immediately for Indianapolis. A minute 37 remaining, and they are in great position to go win this football game. Amir Abdullah with a phenomenal kick return. Oh my goodness. Wow. Amir Abdullah with a huge play up to midfield to start this drive. Colts 50 yards away from winning this football game. Yellow flag up. Nope, no penalties, buddy. No penalties. Sorry, up to the 48-yard line in Falcons territory. Jones drops back. Jones throws. Tyler Warren. Incomplete. Warren couldn't even hold on to it. Never had possession of the ball. Incomplete. Guys, like I said, let's run. We can still run. SMH. Oh. They're going to try to say this catch is not a catch. What are they saying? Not a catch. I don't think that's a catch.
Previous play under review.
I don't think it's a catch. Never had the ball. Never had possession. Pinned it against his helmet. Starts to move it down and then loses it. You got to make 2 complete steps with the football and a football move. Or I think. So let's watch. Obviously, this is pivotal. So, look. Tries to pin it against his helmet. That's not possession. Still trying to grab possession and then loses it. Yeah, no. It looks like a catch because slow-mo. It's not a catch. So, yeah, never transfers it into possession. Let's see what the ref guy says.
In real time, we thought it was pretty obvious that it was incomplete, but in there now they're looking at control. And did he get a third step down, an extra step after the 2 feet?
I like this as incomplete. Okay, so there goes the ref guy saying I like it as incomplete. We're going to see.
No, I don't think they could get involved in that element. They didn't rule it. So I just, the fact that the whole process...
Stands is called. Okay, that's huge because obviously that would have ended the game entirely. All right, we got a minute 32. If you're joining me late, well, you're not joining too late. This is the ball game coming up, y'all. Minute and a half left. Colts at midfield trying to drive down for a tying field goal or a winning touchdown. And they have a legacy game performance from Jonathan Taylor, one of the best running back performances you will ever see. as he busted out for 210 yards today, rushing 42 yards receiving. Daniel Jones drops back. Jones gets sacked back to the 40. Oh my gosh. Absolutely not what you wanted there. Colts take a timeout. He dropped way too far back. We got a 3rd and long. Oh, man. Obviously, 4-down territory, so you get 2 downs. But my God, what is the O-line doing? Come on, Daniel Jones, LOL. Oh, man, here comes the 8, right? That's fine. All right, Colts are used their last time out. We got 1:27. Everything has to be fast in tempo now. 3rd and 21. Man, way to screw up that great starting field position. Colts now back at their own 40. They started at the plus 48. Didn't run the ball once. Yup, pissed me off. 3rd and 21. Jones drops back. Doesn't have a ton of time. Steps up in the pocket. Now Jones runs. Daniel Jones has some room. Great block up to the 50, 45, up to the 40. Wow! 4th and 2. An amazing run by Daniel Jones. And he gets out of bounds. Stops the clock. It's 4th and 2. An amazing run by Daniel Jones. Phenomenal. Great awareness. Great blocking downfield with him. Wow. Now I know it's a risk, but look, now I run the ball here. Oh, God, 4th and 2. This is the ball game. This is the ball game. You got to hike it, DJ. He does. Jones pressured. Warren got it. 35. Up to the 30 out of bounds. Tyler Warren, you are him. We love you, Tyler Warren. We love you, Tyler Warren. Wow. I mean, he didn't even turn around for the ball. He just kind of blindly caught it and just wiggled off a guy. Tyler Warren, you're a monster. Colts whole playbook's there now. You look, I say you can still run. Whatever. You're at the 30. You're at the 30. You're in field goal range now. You're in tie the ball game range, but you're also in go win the ball game range. Let's see what the Colts do. Oh, my heart's beating out my chest, guys. Jones checks it at the line. His lips are bleeding. Jones chucks it deep downfield. Incomplete, out of bounds. Man, his lips are bleeding bad. Jeez, Jones. Look, he looked like he got lipstick on. Did he bite his tongue or something? God, Jones is bleeding bad in the mouth. He must have, when he got hit or something, bit his tongue or lip. He's bleeding bad. It's kind of cool, actually. Looks like he's battling. Looks like he's battling. 2nd and 10. He looks crazy. 2nd and 10 here. Oh, man. Jones, yeah, just has to get down to the 35. A terrible snap. Falcons are going to act like they did that. Whatever. 3rd down. You let this clock wind. All right. It's a 52-yarder from here. Remember, your guy missed the 53-yarder earlier. So you're still looking to get a 1st down or some yardage here because the 53-yarder was short. So mind you, Colts running all this clock. This is absolutely awful. Not at all what I'm trying to see. All right. Yeah, they're set up for a 53-yarder here. Jones, got to get rid of it. There's Pittman. Fighting his way up to about the 26-yard line. Now, Colts, you got to run a fire drill because you got to kick the ball here. Pittman, give it to the down judge. Oh, Atlanta, did he use a timeout? Atlanta uses a timeout. Interesting. 23 seconds left. I guess if it goes in, they want a shot with 2 timeouts. Interesting. Yeah, rookie Tyler Warren. All right. So got it up to the 26. This is about a 43-yarder. 10 yards shorter than the one he missed. This is Badgley. And then pretty good for us this year. Backup kicker, obviously. Well, signed on kicker, starting kicker, got injured, out for season by the Raiders. Screw you, Raiders. That was really rude. Made a 34-yarder, missed a 53. This is in between those two. 44-yarder for the tie. It is up and good. We're tied. 25 seconds left in the 4th. Colts got to make a stop to force overtime. Oh, ho, 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 ho. 25-25. 25-25. Great drive by the Indianapolis Colts right there. A lot of things that just went right. I mean, 3rd and 21, 19-yard rush by Daniel Jones. How phenomenal. How phenomenal. All right, 25 seconds, though. That's a lot of time, especially with 2 timeouts and with how the kick returns are. If Falcons get a good kick return, I mean, whew, I'm hoping for OT. We're crossing our fingers for OT, guys. We're hoping for OT. All right. Kick returner back there, I don't know his name, but I know he's ready. 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. We have a classic brewing in Berlin. Classic brewing in Berlin. Oh, man. That's going to be returned from the 10. Not a good kick. And it'll be a great coverage, though. Only up to the 26 with 21 seconds left. With 2 timeouts, obviously, they can take some shots and try to get into field goal range. Their kicker is also their kind of backup, or a guy they signed later, because they had kicking problems a couple different times this year. So 21 seconds left. 2 timeouts. That's a lot of time, a lot of timeouts right there. Colts hoping for overtime, or maybe a miracle turnover or something. So we'll find out. Penix is 7 of 14 on passing 10-plus yards. The pressure to Penix is not going to get there. It will be complete. No, it's incomplete. That's an incomplete pass. 15 seconds. So that just wasted 6 seconds off the clock. That's huge. That's huge. Didn't waste the timeout, though, but obviously 15 seconds, 2 timeouts, way different than 21 seconds, 2 timeouts. So that was a big incompletion. Blackman was going to get him down anyway. I like that. Mooney can't hold on to the football. I don't know. I think he bit his lip or his tongue or something. Pressure brought to Penix. And they are going to, as he lame ducks a pass. It's going to be an incomplete pass. 9 seconds left. So, oh, JT Tiamolo, a guy who got shat on this year. I mean, a lot of people, he's a rookie, guys. But, I mean, look at that big play by JT Tiamolo. Love that from him. Intentional grounding. That's loss of yardage back to the spot. I wouldn't be surprised if the Falcons kneel this ball out, go to OT. I would not be surprised at all. Oh, it's 10-second runoff. They didn't use their timeout. So, yeah, no, he wanted it to go to OT. Is that right? Yeah, okay. They let the 10-second runoff happen. We're going to overtime in Berlin. What a ball game we have here, folks. If you woke up early or if you just woke up, welcome to a great thing going on here. It has been a special game. We're at the end of regulation. They let the runoff happen. They didn't care. So, yeah. Hold on. Let's listen in.
Which is probably what they'll get to is Fleet is getting all the information here. But they're most likely will decline at 10 seconds and have 11 seconds to go in the fourth.
Oh.
Mike, take me to the grounding. Obviously, Pitts was in the area. How close does that ball have to get to Pitts for them to not...
All right, look, if he declines it and uses his... Okay, hold on. Listen. Right. How do the commentators not understand this? He can say, I don't want to use my timeout. I want to run it out. Bro, why is he going to run another play from like his own freaking 12-yard line with game on the line? You know, Colts get something going, then bam, go score, win. Yeah, no, I had no doubt. Like, what are they talking about? I don't think they could fathom. All right. Oh, never mind. 1 second. 1 second, guys.
Say there's the 10-second runoff, which Atlanta apparently was fine with. So then you get to 1 second on the clock. And that's what Mike was walking us through.
What are we doing?
They took the 10 10-second runoff, now you would actually wind the clock when the ball is ready for play. So then the 1 second would run off. That's if they accepted that 10-second runoff.
What the hell? Let's just get to the coin toss, man.
All that time, which would be the full 11 seconds, as Mike said. Instead, they opt to accept the penalty. You would spot the ball. It would wind on the referee's whistle before the snap. That second would wind down. That would end regulation regardless. So a little bit of confusion, but we appreciate Mike walking us.
All right, coin toss. Here it is, guys. Now, I know overtime rules are slightly different this year, so it'll be interesting. One 10-minute period. Both teams get ball. Okay. I think Falcons get to call it because they're visiting technically. Oh, we're visiting. We got to call it. Tails never fails. We want the ball. Let's go! We want that ball. Dude, and now we got 2 timeouts. We got JT. Let's run the freaking crap out the ball. Run the dang clock. Send it back to the Falcons with barely any time up a touchdown and get out of Berlin with a win. What a game. We're going to overtime. This is our first overtime game. I think that we have commentated. Facts? Yeah, facts. I mean, we had close games, tight games, finishes, whatever, but this one's an overtime one, and I am so excited that we get to do it. What a game it has been. What a phenomenal game. This has been so fun. JT on a legacy game has a chance to make it even more of a legacy game in overtime. He is unreal. He is truly unreal. Whoa, let it go. Oh, 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 oh. All right. And let's see the votes. 17 votes. We got mostly Colts still to this time right now. Game recap. Luke missed the first 6 minutes. That's me. I missed, I guess, a turnaround downs. Some other stuff. Anyway, JT got a touchdown, missed extra point. Then Falcons go down and score. Then Colts go right back down and score with Pierce. Take an extra point, only go up by 6. And then after that, it kind of gets foggy because I'm kind of tired and woke up. But then it felt bleak, and then Jonathan Taylor took the crap over. Colts cut it to 1, and then they took a lead. And then Falcons took a lead with like a minute and a half. They got hyped up, thought they won. Then Colts marched down the field and got a field goal to tie it up. So, I mean, this game has been phenomenal. It really has been. Obviously, it would be super phenomenal if the Colts could win. But regardless, it has been a very fun game. And yeah, Sunday morning football. This has definitely been, I bet you, the best overseas game. So, that's pretty cool. Shout out to both these teams playing pretty good football. And this is a game, and I mentioned all day, Colts have not played their best game at all. Good teams win bad games. It's been a bad game for the Colts. I mean, no way to sugarcoat it. Shout out JT, obviously playing his butt off. But yeah. Oh, wait, Colts are kicking it off. Remember, both teams possess the football. So this is kind of the idea of if you stop them and get the ball back, then I guess you get to know what's happening. Good tackle. Great tackle by Doolin, the wide receiver, by the way. All right. Yeah, so both teams possess the ball. If the Colts get a defensive stop and get a field goal, they win the game. Right? Or if they hold them to a field goal and go get a touchdown, they win the game. So I like it kind of going like an overtime would in college, where you let your defense go and make a play first, and then you trust your offense to just make more plays than the other offense. All right. Penix and the Falcons started their own 30. Not a great defensive drive, obviously, to give up the lead there towards the end of the game. Seeing if they can make up for it here. Penix hands off to Bijan. Colts D is all over him. It's only a gain of 1. And that's great defense. There's Jermaine Pratt with the tackle wearing the great Shaq Leonard's number. Not a good run at all. Bijan's not happy with that run. Hello, me monkey. Why is there oh, no, he just said hi. Okay. Hello, me monkey. Colts playing inspired today. Hopefully they can lock in here. 2nd and 9. Mooney in motion. Penix drops back. Throws the Mooney. It's an incomplete pass. 3rd and 9. All right, here it is. I mean, this is a huge play right here. Colts can get a stop right here and get the ball back. Ooh. 3rd down conversions. Colts 1 for 11. Falcons over 7. 1 conversion through regulation. This is the first time it's ever happened since November 10th of 2002. So 23 years since we've had such little 3rd down conversions by 2 teams combined. Bless you. Thank you. 25-25. We're in overtime. 9 minutes remaining. Michael Penix, 3rd and 9. At his own 30. Pressure is brought. He doesn't see it. He chucks it deep and incomplete. They call a flag. It's going to be pass interference. As Mooney was calling for it, I think Penix just threw it up, praying there would be a flag down there, and his prayer was answered. That's PI on the Colts. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Yep. Oh, yeah, sorry. Illegal contact. Oh, my Lord.
Blackman was standing there knowing that they were bringing pressure, and he was actually just waiting for a quick throw.
I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I don't like that. Oh, yeah, illegal contact. Some BS. All right, Colts. Ah, man, that was really their big opportunity. Now Falcons got it around the 35. Defense brings themselves over. Look at Zaire Franklin in the backfield. Lost a 2-yard, 2nd and 12. Big tackle, Big Z. Zaire Franklin with a huge tackle right there. And that's going to make it 2nd and 12. Way to blow up the line of scrimmage. And really every Colt got there too. Wasn't just Zaire. You had Quiddy Pay there, Kenny Moore there. Heck yeah, a lot of white helmets. And that was a great tackle by Zaire. 2nd and 12 here in overtime. 8.5 minutes to go. Each team gets to possess the ball. Colts obviously want it back, and they want to score and win the game. 2nd and 12. Penix chucks it to the sideline, way out of bounds. Way out of bounds, 3rd and 12. Mooney just runs out of bounds. I mean, and he ran out of room, too. 3rd and 12. Here's another 3rd down opportunity for the Colts to get off the field and give their offense a chance to go win this ball game. Right, he got it in the green grass across from the white grass. Colts look like they're going to bring pressure, and it's worked on Penix lately. Penix drops back. Quiddy Pay's there. Sacked! Penix! Yes! Down Zaire Franklin back there. What a drive! And those 4 downs for Zaire. And the Colts will get the ball with a chance to win on a field goal. Beautiful defense by Indianapolis. Absolutely remarkable. Big sack. Big sack. They haven't gotten to Penix all day. Well, they did early on, first quarter, but since then they haven't. And that's a coverage sack. Look at Sauce Gardner and Kenny Moore cook in the back. I mean, just remarkable coverage. Michael Peters Jr. That kick is... And remember, the kick returns have been big today. Downs gets it up to about the 44-yard line. And now the Colts are about, I mean, maybe 30 yards away from really, really comfortable range. All right, Jones and the Colts. Obviously, you got JT back there as well. Look at Jones, fist bumping everybody, excited. This team has a love for each other. You can feel it's infectious. And this has been a battle of brothers today. Obviously, Falcons came to play their best game. Colts didn't, and Colts are still in the game. Shows a lot about them. Jones calls out something at the line. Daniel Jones tosses to Taylor. Taylor finds his way outside, really just back to the line of scrimmage. So not really what you wanted there. Clock keeps winding. We're nearing 7 minutes in overtime. Badgley had the game-tying kick, looking to get the game-winning kick if they can get into range. At least the Bengals not play. Oh, man. From their own 44, Colts looking to get it into Falcon territory. Jones drops back. Jones steps up into the pocket, throws it deep. Warren makes the catch up to the 33. That instantly puts him into field goal range. What a catch by Tyler Warren, the rookie tight end who keeps impressing many. Wow. Tyler Warren, man, he is a special player as he makes that catch like he's a receiver. I mean, just remarkable hands, remarkable play. Part of the reason they're in this position at all because he caught that great fourth down catch. I mean, he is just so good, bro. Shout out Michael Warren, Tyler Warren. Warren is the real deal, dude, and a half. Love him. What a draft pick. All right, 33-yard line the Colts are. Just got to make smart plays. Going to hand it off to JT, who breaks the first tackle. Keeps moving and moves up near the 25-yard line. You just need this to be a breathable kick, and you can get out of Berlin with a W. Way to make that first guy miss, JT. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. What a game. We are witnessing greatness from Jonathan Taylor. Absolutely insane how good this guy is. That play from a tight end is, yeah, it's unreal. Again, it's only stuff you see from the greats, right? Kelsey, Kittle, Gates, Gonzalez, like, you know. JT will find his way to wiggle close to back to the line of scrimmage. Colts seem like they're going to settle. It's a 42-yard kick from here. You'd like to get the first down and just keep pounding the rock. Run this down all the way to the end and kick it, but hey, do what you got to do, right? If y'all kick this good, then y'all win. Yes. Falcons already had a possession and did nothing with it. Kicked it back. So this is for a game. For the game. 3rd and 2. They're going to run with JT again. 218 yards rushing, most by any running back this season. It has been a phenomenal game from the best running back in the NFL. JT will find his way for a first and more. Just holding on to the ball up to the 14. I'm going to be honest. JT does not want to rely on a kick. Hey, JT said, put the ball in my hands. I want to take this thing in the end zone. Yo, JT and the Colts are not wanting to rely on a kick. No offense, Badgley, man, but they just want to pound this rock in the end zone. What a series of plays for Jonathan Taylor here, who just continues to eat. And you know he's going to give all credit to the O-line and the blockers and the receivers, and I just love that about him. JT, such a player, humble, great guy. Love JT. All right, little under 4:15 now. It'll be JT again, who's stutter-stepping, finding his way up to the 9, and pummeling his way towards the 7. Jonathan Taylor, give him the ball until it's in. Here I am. Dude, they are amazing. Like, this is very, very good. This is a sign of a great football team, the way they're running the ball. Falcons just can't stop them running. They cannot stop Jonathan Taylor and this run game. I mean, Penix looks absolutely like fear just got struck into his heart by this. I mean, he looks on the verge of tears from Jonathan Taylor right now. I'm on the verge of tears too, but good tears, happy tears. I mean, this guy, man. They're going to set Warren up to be the blocker. JT will find his way. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown! That's his 3rd one of the game, and that'll send us home happy. Jonathan Taylor says, good night, Germany, good morning, Indy, and goodbye, Atlanta. That's a W for your Indianapolis Colts. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. 8-2. Colts go to the bye week with 8 freaking wins. Are you kidding me? That's what I predicted for them to get the whole year. 8 wins at the bye week. Then they play Kansas City and Arrowhead. You got a storm coming from Indy. The Colts do it. What a win. Jonathan Taylor, you're unreal. Over 220 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns for the best player in the NFL. Thank you guys for watching this with me. I enjoyed it. Glad I woke up early. And the Colts win a barn burner classic as JT goes home a victor in his best game maybe ever. later. Love you guys. Go Colts. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be cinema. Make that a reaction clip. It will be. It will be. I got multiple clips I'm posting from today. Watch out for those here. Watch out for them on @Aflac_time on Instagram. Go follow me. And I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. And when I end the video next time, I'll end it like this. Aflac time is out. Go Shoe! Go JT! Love y'all.